Hello to all and welcome to Josie K's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K and it is here where we're going to talk about the overall energy starting now around the 23rd of April. Thank you for that heart. I saw that on into and through end of May. Okay, so I have a circle spread here where I go through the collective's energy starting now throughout the next maybe 4 to 6 weeks. If these messages resonate for you, write them down and then refer to them later, or they may stick. And then at some point, you'll recognize that message was for me because of this. Now, if you want a personal reading, I do offer 4 1/2 hour video readings. So what I do is I film your video, I send it to you so you can download it and save it for the allotted amount of time. Could be a month, 3 months, 6 months, or yearly. I also offer a 1 month reading, which is a spring special, which is a 15-minute video reading covering a month for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. It is also only during this live YouTube podcast where I offer 1 month readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. You just click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or your concern. And then I will do the reading sequentially as the donations come in. If Google Pay doesn't work for you, you can go to Cash App or PayPal and enter my email address, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. Enter a minimum of a $10 donation, and then let me know in the chat section, and we'll do your reading. Okay, let's see who is here today. We started off before I even came here today with a hello from Maria. First of all, thank you, Maria, for showing up today. And thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay, Maria says, peace and love to everyone. Hello, Josie. I'd like a reading regarding my finances. Thank you. Then we have Awakening Empress. Thank you for coming today, and thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. And let's see. The Awakening Empress says spiritual messages for health and finances. We got some good news in the area of health at this time, and we will get to that a little bit later. Let me go down here. Awakening Empress says, hi, beautiful souls. I'm so glad to be able to join today. Bliss and optimal health to all. Very sweet. So thank you for those blessings. Then we have Claire. Hi, Claire. And thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. And Claire's just asking for a general overall reading. So if you don't have a specific question, you could just say general reading, and then we'll check the cards. So we have Tamika. Hi, and thank you for coming today as well. Tamika says, blessings to all. I have the best subscribers ever. We come in here and this is a happy place to be, where the angels guide us into the highest, best path of peace, joy, and happiness. If I'm focused on the general or a personal reading, they offer blessings and answer questions for me. And I saw those hearts as well. Thank you, guys. We have Divine Earth Keeper. Hello. Thank you for coming today, Josie, and blessings. Oh, hello, Josie, and blessings to all, and prayers. Thank you for that. So see what I mean? All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to head back up to the top here to Maria's reading. And Maria again says, peace and love to everyone. Would like a reading on finances. So for that reading, I'm going to start out with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Maria with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice regarding her finances throughout this next month. So this is a message that's resonating for many at this time. There will be, if there isn't already, positive movement forward. We got the number 8. So there's some wisdom or knowledge that's about to develop here for you. We do have confirmation of that with the Boat card, traveling physically or metaphorically into the direction of money, inheritance, winning, windfall, whatever, saying that a period of frustration and lessons were meant to be learned from. And now, Spirit's saying a fiery climax approaches with the Cancer energy as a major arcana. So there's going to be the overcoming of obstacles and challenges and travel, physically or metaphorically, into the direction of success. Also, they're saying, positive movement forward for you, Maria, and the collective is happening because of the ability to forgive, right? We need to forgive, release, let go of the negative energy so that makes room for this beautiful new path to develop, especially financially. The Spirit is speaking in the inner strengths position of the mule. They're saying someone could be extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And basically, they're saying this is to the self. I am maybe needing to create a shift in my perception. I need to look at what those lessons taught me, because every connection with each person is either a long-term situation or a lesson that needs to be learned. Okay, so in the thoughts position, Maria, you have the solar plexus chakra. So we have inspiration. Look at just like the collective has in the thoughts position in the next couple days, couple weeks, is this energy of inspiration. Spirit saying there's an official masculine here, a main female, where there is some good news. They're saying, remember in the thoughts position, because we got two good news cards. News is on its way. That's being served up with the unexpected card. So, we do have a little bit of this going on. And again, this is what Spirit's saying we need to let go of. Worries, fears, concerns, and so on that keep us up at night also keep us stuck in our circumstances. So Spirit's offering you, like the collective, Maria, this grounded energy of stability, security, and awareness at some point here that there is going to be growth as a result of one's endurance, one's ability to trust that the universe is working on your behalf here. So yeah, in relation to another or others throughout the next maybe 2.5 weeks, you're going to start to recognize this spiritual transformation that's taking place. Like an old part of you that's sad, depressed, and so on, it's falling away because you're sprouting these new wings and you are going into the direction of greater options. So keep your options open as others relate with you throughout the next 2.5 weeks, because there's going to come a message that brings great change. It may feel like for many that you've been on a long journey, whether this is physical or mental, and now you're feeling more wise at the end as this message comes up there is this attention recognition with the Six of Wands, and then a nudge from Spirit twice with two action cards here to take action. In fact, there is excitement with the Queen of Wands energy. There is peace. So I was like, how does peace and action, how do those come together? Well, as I take action to go forth excitedly into a direction of greater positivity in my life, I am finding peace in relation to those around me, because for many, there were some emotions that were running high. Maybe that's still kind of what's taking place. We're in a number 4 month of the Emperor. So it's about, I'm planting those seeds. I'm getting things accomplished because I know I want to succeed. So we have the reign of April going into May where things are blooming. Okay. And it's happening right on cue, but Spirit's talking a lot more about what's happening here is this personal growth. So I do see a wish being granted. I do see the unexpected income card. I do see passion and excitement growing because of a new beginning, and then a conclusion to all that was. I've grown personally, and this is in the money, finance, career position. I've come a long way, basically, and now I'm moving towards a path of greater consciousness. I am evolving and growing with this beautiful butterfly energy. And now I'm taking action to go into the direction of the next phase of my life. I'm releasing the past as I do so, right? Now, in the actions position, we have new beginnings. Check that out. So in the money, finance, career position for the collective, we have the new beginnings card, and then we have a conclusion to what was. You have the new beginnings card, but it may fall more closely to mid to end of May. But Spirit's helping you to uh, develop wish fulfillment, because we have in the actions position for many by the fourth week from now, the Star and the World card. Wish fulfillment and a successful completion to what was a very more playful energy, moving forward into the direction of a new community of like-minded people. So there is a manifestation of a new adventure taking place in your life this month, positive movement forward. You may come to this awareness here, I'm hearing, in the next 3 to 8 days. And then Spirit saying you can take action to go forth confidently. So Spirit's going to give you a lot of patience and confidence, and they're saying, and playfulness, to go into the direction of success. Victory. You will receive a gift of victory of some sort here, a new beginning. So emotionally, we have, yeah, just like the collective here, we had some, where was that? Quick and unexpected. Oh, the Two of Pentacles. So around the third or fourth week from now, it seems like things are starting to speed up in your life. You're excited about it with the solar plexus chakra in the thoughts position. You're going through a transformation. You are evolving towards a new beginning, and it's happening rather quickly. We have that showing up in the emotional aspects position with the realization card and the card of May. So we have pay attention to your work right now. We are trying to guide you into the direction of the greater fortune card. Beautiful. Now, I think the new beginnings, pardon me, it is around the third week. That ended up with the new beginnings card in the money, finance, career position. My apologies, but it's the same message. Basically, things are speeding up. Then there's this playful energy. There's the star card, wish fulfillment, and then going into the direction of the portal of a higher path. Okay, so emotionally, we have emotional withdrawal. I'm now going from sitting in this energy of not knowing what next to do into the direction of this success and great fortune. I'm coming to a realization with the King of Cups energy, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I'm feeling more so that there is someone here that I can trust. I can now let those emotions fall away because of this unexpected new beginning whereby I'm moving forward positively. Okay. So in the subconscious position, this is an awareness of your achievements. There's going to come an aha moment, and we have the mature woman as well. And then we have new creative ideas, ventures, or a fresh start via a masculine. So you're going to like, what's coming to mind is, okay, this is what Josie translated for me. Now I can step into the direction of a more stable and secure foundation. Spirit saying, just keep looking at the big picture, how far you have come, who you are today, and know that we are going to help for the energy to soon gain momentum, just like with the accelerated motion energy in the actions position. So Spirit saying the reason we're guiding you forward positively, most importantly, Maria, is to free you from any suffering in silence or the imprisonment card, feeling stuck or trapped. They're offering you a very resilient energy, and they're saying with this card, money will be coming to you to free you from this imprisonment. There's an end of a tough cycle approaching. And with that, an ending to the suffering in silence. Oh, yeah, they're talking about commitments, partnerships, relationships, and taking a chance on this. So there's an awareness coming to mind here. Again, it could be like something shows up in the next 3 to 8 days, and then by the third week from now, you're having to move forward towards a new beginning, but it just may feel like things are happening very quickly where before they were not, right? So there's a path that is blessed, a gift from the universe with the Ace of Pentacles, a path that will grow and prosper for the long term. Beautiful. And I know you've been waiting for that. So in the inner strength position, oh, they're even saying we're going to give you the strength here to go forth towards this happiness of the sun with the Two of Wands, a commitment, partnership, contract, and with the Seven of Pentacles. As you look at the opportunity, the doorway that is opening, Spirit saying to you, and they haven't said this for a lot of people, but it's important to kind of stand your ground and ask for what you want. So things are going to speed up, and Spirit's saying, don't forget to step into your sovereignty. And the sovereignty card is the inner strengths position. Luck is on your side, right? There's a lucky path developing, and Spirit's saying, ask for a little bit more than what the offer is. So in a 3-card summary, we've got partnerships and alliances here throughout, especially the next week or two. A lot of excitement coming to mind, a lot of inspiration, because Spirit's saying there's going to come some good news. The reason, again, Spirit's saying the good news is coming is to free you from sadness, heartache, loss, worry, concern, whatever. See, Spirit's saying with this number 1 energy, there's that aha moment that's showing up like in the subconscious position, that beautiful things are pouring into your life. There is some wisdom coming in here with the Hierophant, and I was guided to look up the Hierophant energy online, and it was about taking the lessons of the past and moving into a more traditional, stable, and secure foundation, a new chapter. See, Spirit saying there's going to come to your awareness that's not only material prosperity, but spiritual prosperity. I trusted in Spirit that eventually, if I didn't let myself be up at night worrying, that I will more quickly receive the path by which Spirit's saying is destined at this time. Spirit's bringing this aha moment of the rainbow and awareness to your attention so that you can sacrifice the muddy waters of old emotions or suffering within. Conflict and defeat. Watch in the next 2 to 3 weeks via your third eye chakra. Spirit's going to bring signs and synchronicities via what you see in the world around you. There's a very tempting opportunity that's going to ignite that passion within you. Yeah, it's like you're going to be really shining and recognizing that there is a fulfillment of your wishes taking place in the form of this new beginning. And you're ready to move on. It's like I'm moving on emotionally and spiritually from all that used to be. And now I'm giving birth with Spirit's assistance to greater things. Now, what is happening or could happen for you, like many of the collective, right? When these opportunities arrive, when that tough cycle completes, there will be a need to make a decision, like we have with the Judgment card as a major arcana in the subconscious position. And it's going to feel a little bit, you may feel conflicted just because things are moving so quickly. But Spirit's saying take action when this wisdom comes to move forward playfully towards a community of like-minded people. For this portal that's opening up is one that is blessed. See, we have the number 9. Old paths are falling away professionally, personally, however that energy that we talked about was. And now you will recognize by, I think, mid to end of May here that you have put together a beautiful harvest in your life. You're going to be feeling very triumphant and powerful. You'll be rejoicing in celebration, a very harmonious connection like we have with the King of Cups in the emotional aspects position, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who is kind. Spirit's trying to free you from energies of fear and is saying, like the collective, be patient. Recognition and reward is coming, and you will recognize that things are lining up spiritually via your crown chakra. It's like you're going to watch this unfold, and it's going to be really, really beautiful. Spirit sending in a very spiritual union of sorts to help for you to create a very stable and secure foundation. So Spirit saying just remain grounded and know that your solar plexus is about to come to mind here. A lot of excitement, a new beginning, and an awareness of transformation and evolution. In fact, over here on the bottom of the Ascendium deck, there's going to be an understanding for many by mid to end of May that you have evolved, most importantly, in a very spiritual way. And then I see greater health. See, the more we go forth into the direction of evolution and what's next, as the excitement kind of grows but feels scary, there's also going to be the refreshing of one's cells because of the happy energy of the sun. So that's in the inner strengths position. Remain hopeful, happy, playful, and so on, knowing that that will more quickly bring a spontaneous message of a new beginning where there will then be positive movement forward. So keep me updated, will you, Maria? So I'm going to close Maria's reading with a message from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck. And then we will do Awakening Empress's reading next. Then Claire's reading. Let me just check down here if I missed anybody. Whoa. Come on. Casey, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. So we have Awakening Empress's reading, Claire's reading, and then Casey's reading. Closing message, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, for Maria throughout and by the end of this next month. Okay, they are telling you, like many at this time, just because something ended with the number 9, not to give up on love. Right? This is going to be a number 1 year, right? Where there's going to be right now the manifestation of a stable and secure foundation where then you can, the weight upon the collective can dissipate and then your heart chakra will open. Then with that open-hearted energy, there will be the drawing of, in some cases this year, soulmates that will last as life partners for the long term. Spirit's saying, allow Archangel Michael to clear the way for forgiveness. Interesting. That is in the center of the reading for you, like many, so that love can live and thrive in your life once again. Okay. Stay the course this month. Do not give up. Wow. The number 29 is jumping out at me, and that is what? Is that 8 days? Yes, from now. Stay the course. Don't give up. Do not panic. You are not on the wrong path. You're going in the right direction. You may find when something transpires here, it feels a little bit bumpy, but Spirit's saying continue to learn from the experience unfolding and keep on going. Increase your knowledge, obtain additional wisdom, ask for a little bit more, and trust in the guidance that you are receiving. For Spirit saying you will manifest exactly what it is that you need, and then you will find yourself by mid to end of May feeling this energy of playfulness in your life once again. And that's what's happening for the collective as well. There's just going to be a little bit of stern talking, not so much for you, Maria, but for some here that if you are behaving in a way where you should have grown spiritually from, they're talking about stubbornness. They're talking about making sure you give to others rather than taking. That's what's going to bring soul connections, soulmate partnerships. That's what's going to bring the blessings in this very lucky time. Spirit saying luck is on your side with the card of the new moon of Sagittarius. So as you set to meet goals, so too will you recognize this happiness and love growing in your soul once again. We got love in the relationship sector today here. In fact, it's the unconditional love card. And then we have love in the inner strengths position, right? The strength to hammer out self-sabotage, to repair stubborn, frustrating, persistent energy, to let go of bitterness, because the bitterness, it will lead to an uncertain future or separation. Spirit saying we need to forgive. And so we're going to help kind of nudge the collective into a real good energy via abundance and money. And then their heart chakra can open up and the weight of that emperor energy can fall away. So the emperor energy was about April and the planting of seeds. And now in May, we have a little bit of uncertainty, but slowly but surely seeing things bloom. Yeah, Spirit's really helping the collective to go through a transformation of spiritual growth, a need to forgive. And for those who are forgiving and releasing stubbornness, frustration, those are the ones who are going to receive some really lucky news, good news, from someone in an official position or a position that is of greater money. All right, so I'm just going to cleanse these cards real quick. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, for future messages. Thank you. There is a path that is destined. Trust in that, right? Because with the Nine of Swords that keeps you up at night, those worries, fears, and concerns, it's dark energy and it actually repels the good energy from coming in. So you just say to Spirit, I trust that you will bring me into the direction of more positivity in my life. Because what is Spirit saying in the center? Oh, we have the full moon in Aries card that says a fiery climax approaches, and it's showing up with that Cancer energy of the Chariot, where there is travel, physically or metaphorically, beyond obstacles and challenges into the direction of what feels like a wish. Now, I do see wishes in the area of romance showing up at this time. So romance is going to be blooming as well for my singles. And for those already in a partnership, there was a tough cycle because there was that grind of the emperor, right? The emperor energy is not very emotional. It's more about getting things done, creating one's empire. And that's what the focus was meant to be, where now when the blessings come, there will be the opening of a heart chakra. Spirit saying this is a time to give to relationships and not be selfish. All right, so we'll get into that later. So next we're going to do Awakening Empress's reading, spiritual message for health and finances. All right. So for Awakening Empress's reading, I'm being guided to the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. So I'm really hoping that the Page of Pentacles lands in the emotional aspects position, because that is what's speaking of health. And that would be some really good news here. You got the Chariot, Awakening Empress, just like the collective, in the center of your reading. So very, very soon here, you're going to be free from worry and concern regarding the occupation card. A fiery climax approaches. And now it's a time of evolution, forward movement in the thoughts position. So this is a little bit of a fear with the Four of Coins, as though there's not going to be enough, or there isn't enough coming. I mean, Spirit's saying now's the time to, when this success comes to mind, create and take authority over the manifestation of a stable and secure foundation. Good news is on its way from an official position towards this main female. And then there is an awareness of growth and security. So it's a very inspirational message, where maybe you're going to be thinking, if you aren't already, about, is this forward moving chariot really going to put me in a stable and secure foundation? And absolutely, whatever energy you are putting out at this time, whatever you are researching as the chariot pulls up for you, I think there's just a message to think positively, because we do have the Nine of Swords. We don't want to be up at night worrying about things, because we repel the blessings from coming in. And Spirit saying there's spontaneous good news coming in here for the collective who are not fretting. Okay, in the relationship sector, you have the web. So yeah, Spirit's helping you now to decipher who you're going to build upon the web of your life with. They're saying keep your options open. So there may come one opportunity versus another, but there's definitely going to come an exciting message bringing change and a call to action. Yeah, it could happen anytime if it hasn't already. And Spirit saying, fret not, take action with peace in your heart. Continue to connect with another or others, maybe via the World Wide Web, because very soon here, there's going to be the Chariot energy. Success after endurance. Okay, so in the money, finance, career position, this is a time throughout the next 3 days, maybe 4 days to 3 weeks. It's a great time to really reflect on the different avenues you have taken, and to come to center now and trust that now is a time of personal growth and evolution. Things are going to speed up with the Two of Pentacles. It could happen within the next 7 days, could take until the 3rd week from now. But either way, Spirit's saying there's going to come a wish that is granted in the form of unexpected income. a new beginning, and then a conclusion to, I think, waiting. A path of success. And in the actions position, then you have options, one path versus another. So Spirit's going to be giving you the courage, just like the collective here in the inner strength position, to make a decision via a commitment, partnership, contract. It's more of a contract card, and it's showing up in the inner strength position with the Sun of Happiness, the Seven of Pentacles, new doorways opening. So Spirit's giving you the courage here. Maybe it'll take till the 4th week from now, but this month, especially whenever this transpires, for you to go forth playfully towards a gift of victory. There is a connection to someone via community, society, social media, technology, where there will be an end to poverty. Be patient and await the Star card and the World. For wish fulfillment is arriving, and Spirit's going to help you to bring all of what was to a successful completion. All you need to do is move forward confidently. Confidence will be your key to success this month. In the emotional aspects position, Spirit's giving you the Queen of Wands energy, the strength to set to meet goals in a very exciting way, to continue to set to meet goals as you push forward. At some point, you're going to recognize that, Spirit's saying pay attention to your work, because like many of the collective, there is about to come the realization of greater fortune in this month of May. Now we have the bad health card, but we also have coming to a realization here of good news, excitement. Could be that you have a very kind doctor. We have the King of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I'm feeling more so there's going to be the sharing of good news with the Knight of Cups energy, or the receiving of good news that's going to trump that bad health card. Spirit's also talking about self-sabotage. It's important to work on whatever you need to work on in the area of your health. That's not going to hurt, right? Because they're going to help you as you work on it, as you persist to repair the realm of your health. So I don't know why I keep burying these cards. In the subconscious position, what weighed heavy upon you in the subconscious position is now falling away because it's reached a 10. Right? 1 + 0 is 1. Now it's time for an exciting new beginning in the areas of home, family, and or business. So business in your question, Spirit's saying there's going to come an awareness, if you look at the big picture, that the energy in the area of business is gaining momentum. There's going to come some information here about a commitment, partnership, contract to this mature woman. And then the freedom of this. Worries, fears, and concerns will then be left behind as a tough cycle comes to a completion via a masculine. Well, then you'll need to make a decision, and Spirit's going to help you with that as well, Awakening Empress. They're going to bring you signs and synchronicities regarding this decision. They are saying build upon the web of your life, initiate, and take a chance. Will give you the courage to go forth passionately and excitedly towards an opportunity of success here with the Chariot, Cancer energy in the center of the reading. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have the King of Discs, could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but I'm feeling more so someone who is in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure. So Spirit's saying continue to remain resilient in the day-to-day aspects position, for money will be coming to you, maybe quite unexpectedly, with the Knight of Wands and the action card here twice in the relationship sector. Then we have a ring, a commitment, partnership, contract, and the awareness, like the collective, of an opportunity that is blessed, that will grow and prosper for the long term. And Spirit's saying to you, like many, we are bringing this money your way to free you from this energy of imprisonment. See, the coins are a-coming. Think positively, trust that we are helping you to remain resilient until the opportunity arrives. That's going to put you in this privileged lady energy. So in the inner strengths position, this is the strength to hang in there, knowing at some point you're going to need the courage of Spirit's assistance to make a decision to go forward into a more prosperous and successful direction. Eventually, you're going to recognize peace of mind, right? That's where we have peace and action in the relationship sector to another or others. Luck is on your side, like many, as long as you think positively, as long as you ground yourself and await this opportunity to go forth courageously. There is going to come a cause for celebration and a peaceful resolution within. So in a 3-card summary, we have maybe you looking back at the past and all the things you had accomplished then, which is great. An awareness here in the next 7 days could be, yeah, I'm really feeling that strongly. Maybe it's the 7th of May at the very latest. But either way, there's an awareness here very soon that your hard work and efforts have paid off, that your chariot is now coming in. Then you will be put in the energy with the major arcana of the high priestess. This ability to continue to plant seeds, to follow signs from spirit, to go forward or sit until you go from not knowing what action steps to take to knowing exactly what action steps to take, direction you should go. So Spirit's really going to light up that intuitive energy with the Queen of Cups energy, is going to eventually bring to your awareness that there is indeed some attention, recognition, high honor coming in here for you. Could be via the World Wide Web, whereby there is, and then we have the action card, just like the collective, a quick call to action, a direction that has great potential. So Spirit's saying the next 3 weeks, again, are about coming to center here, continuing to manifest, continuing to remain resilient, knowing that eventually there is going to come a masculine that's opening up a new opportunity. Then you have the World card, just like the collective. Now, you may have this, I'm thinking the 3rd or 4th week from now, maybe an awareness in hindsight that things did come to a successful completion, and now you just need to find the courage. And I don't think you'll have a hard time with this exciting energy in your emotional aspects position to lay down what weighed heavy upon you with the 10 of Wands, to go forth towards some information here, some form of fresh start. So you have the popular Knight of Wands, just like the collective has in the day-to-day aspects position. I think this is a very positive and exciting communication, an offer from this King of Pentacles, an awareness of the different avenues you took, a realization of an opportunity, and a nudge from Spirit to receive good news here. Here's the good news regarding money, but this is also to confirm the Queen of Wands in the emotional aspects position. See, like I was saying, the excitement of what is developing for you when it comes to fortune and money here. There's also good health. And that's being served up with the bad health energy, right? Sometimes when we feel stuck, trapped, unsure, not happy, then that affects our cells negatively. And so now that these things are unfolding via assistance from the universe, there's going to come this excitement that fills up the positive energy of the cells in one's body. So in the 2nd to 3rd week position from now, Spirit just keeps talking about this druid energy. Number 5. Yeah, this is, I think, Hierophant type energy, creating a long-term traditional new chapter in your life, going forth in a very grounded way, giving birth to opportunity, an unexpected fresh start. Someone is going to recognize your actions and dedication, and is going to be involved in the 7 of Pentacles and the Sun, like we have in the inner strengths position. Spirit saying, find the strength to trust that there will come happiness via some form of contract and a doorway that opens up, bringing a cause for celebration. You're going to feel like something happened in a very lucky way, even if it takes until the 4th week from now to actually put one foot out there in this new path. Look at Spirit's ending with wish fulfillment. See, in hindsight, I think by the 3rd or 4th week from now, there's going to be an awareness of this wish fulfillment. In fact, Spirit is saying there will be a wish granted as a result of the initiation of conversations involving others. Have hope and trust in the path of victory, an exciting decision with the lover's energy and the energy of success. Yes. And then there's a little bit of fear, like many, of going into the direction of a path that is successful because it's new. Okay. So I'm going to close for Awakening Empress's reading here using the Knight of Swords, Archangel Michael sort of light deck. Thank you, Spirit. Closing message, please, for Awakening Empress. Jumping up and down. Yes, indeed, you are correct. You're going to recognize at some point, because of some unexpected wisdom here, that the universe has blessed you with forward movement. Thank goodness. So you are going to recognize in hindsight, maybe again by mid to end of May, that you listened to that inner guidance, you thought positively, and now Spirit's saying you made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. You will recognize that your prayers indeed have been answered. What a beautiful reading that is. All right, so I'm going to cleanse these cards for future messages, please. And then I'm going to cleanse and put away the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And then we're going to do Claire's reading next. So thank you, Claire. Thank you, Maria, for letting me do your readings. I love that there's going to be peaceful action taking place in relation to another or others and the end of a difficult cycle where some emotions were running high. Please clear these cards for future messages. Ace of Cups. So yes, once my singles get established, even those who are in a relationship and the Emperor energy kind of wears off, the difficulties involved in creating prosperity, there will then be great change. There will be a more open-hearted chakra because you're not carrying the weight of, the home and family and children card, which are in the inner strengths position. All right, so let's go ahead and do Claire's reading. General reading. So for Claire, I am being guided to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Claire, there is a deep knowing. I don't know if you've had this feeling already, but there is some form of deep knowing here that a fiery climax is approaching. If that deep knowing hasn't niggled at you a little bit, Spirit saying trust that there is about to be an end of a period of frustration and some form of successful change in the area of your occupation. Now, the owl represents wisdom and knowledge. So that is kind of like either you've obtained some wisdom and you know now where things are headed and where you want to go. You could be thinking about obtaining some form of additional wisdom or knowledge. But in the thoughts position, you've got the yin card. So this is an energy of kind of like emptiness, feeling unfulfilled in some way. And Spirit's talking to this main female in the thoughts position who's up at night, worried about something, saying that there is about to come some unexpected good news. Spirit wants to fill your cup. And at some point, Spirit's saying there will be a deep knowing of what that means. Oh, wow. So in the relationship sector to another or others, we have the here and now card. Spirit's saying in the next 2 to 3 weeks, sit in this here and now, reflect on the past and all you've learned as Spirit is preparing you to now eventually head towards your future. Now, we do have unconditional love as I open myself to the abundant possibilities of my path. I can overcome current obstacles, knowing that some form of attention and recognition is headed my way. At some point, this message will bring great change. So whether it's professional or personal, Spirit's trying to fill that cup. They're trying to bring great change. They are trying to help you overcome whatever obstacles are represented: love, money, business, and so on. Yeah, throughout the next 3 weeks, Spirit's saying celebrate the path you've been on, the things you have learned, how far you have come, and who you are now today. Connect with others and sit between the here and now. But when an opportunity comes, come to the edge and see what that is. Because Spirit is talking about a new beginnings card. They're saying some unexpected income will come with the Two of Pentacles. Things may speed up in some way financially. That is because you have grown personally and spiritually. It's time to evolve and to grow into the next phase of your life. I see a wish being granted. Now, this could be a celebration in the area of money, finance, career, or a celebration in connection to romance. Now, I do feel like romance, again, is going to grow as a result. When we end the Emperor energies in April, there's going to be fulfillment of the heart chakra. Like, I'm at peace and I'm not concerned about money and what I've been working towards, because now I am about to move forward and now I can open my heart back to the arena of love. So in the actions position, oh my, so there is going to come some form of person or situation that doesn't turn out to be what it is or what it was. You could be reflecting this month on a separation from someone in the past, and maybe be recognizing how at one point you thought they were maybe different than what they really truly are. That could be someone coming in here, bringing an offer, or themselves, where there is some form of success. We're going to just continue to confirm and clarify. Now, in the emotional aspects position, yeah, okay. So there could be someone tied to the past, and I know we're not in a Mercury retrograde, but Spirit's talking a little bit about the Nine of Wands, someone coming in hot and heavy, leaving just as quickly. And then we have the poker face, right? Not showing your cards, feeling unsure. And I think that's why in the relationship sector, Spirit's saying sit in the here and now, between the past and the future. Someone may come towards you, and it's okay to come towards them and see how they're doing, what this is. But most importantly, maybe what they are not. A temptation could arrive. We will see. But most importantly, I do see, again, Spirit saying, pay attention to your work, your money, your finances, your career, your creativity, because that's where this playful energy is going to come from. That's where there could be greater fortune that develops for you. So a great time to build on projects, ideas, reach out and see what else could be on offer in the world around you, because Spirit's saying good things. Many changes are going to happen, especially in May. Now, this could be that someone comes before you for a period of time. You reflect on something. You recognize they weren't who you thought they were, or it wasn't. But you have this deep knowing all along, and there's really no need to move forward in any way. Even though in your thoughts you may feel concerned about some form of fulfillment here, Spirit is saying, oh my gosh, I should have said the card before I even saw the card. Because what the collective has in the subconscious position is the soulmate card. And that's exactly what you got as well, Claire. My goodness. So we do have some form of messages of love, some form of information, commitments, partnerships, contracts, wedding rings, the whole shebang. Spirit saying that problems will be solved via some form of masculine. Maybe that you meet at a marriage or celebration, or because new ventures, new ideas, new connections at this time are going to bring freedom from worry and concern or indecision, and the coming of a fresh start. Okay. There are lessons of the past that need to be learned from to be to okay. So they told me this before we even started with the sovereign queen in the inner strengths position, that you have it in you, or will especially feel strong this month, to create the life you want. Like, why did I create a life with that person, or a season with that person? What did I need to learn about myself? What did we learn about each of ourselves, and how did we, who am I today? Because Spirit's really trying to send in a soulmate here for you, for this mature woman, where at some point there will be the leaving behind of worry and concern. There will be forward movement into the direction of greener pastures in your life. So there's a lot about peace this month. Spirit's saying be at peace. And that shows up with the resilience card. I am at peace as I await a gift from the universe in the form of a soulmate. Someone may come hot and heavy, but I'm not going to remain stuck or trapped or focused when it comes to a specific person. I can let go of one and find peace in that process. For I would have a deep knowing, or I know that at some point I will, that person or situation wasn't the right one. That someone came before me for a minute of time, whether it's during this next month or the reflection of the past. There is that soulmate card, and Spirit wants to bring you groundedness and peace at this time. Now, in the inner strengths position, we got the opposite of that. We got chaos and conflict. So Spirit is saying, either you're still carrying some stubborn energy because of situations tied to the past, or someone comes in who's kind of being stubborn. I think Spirit's saying it's time to learn from the past. Look at that with the camera card. It's time to make new memories, to have a shift in perception. It's time to learn from the past. And that is showing up with the love card. Spirit saying with the Leo energy of the sun, we are bringing happiness and commitments and peace, where maybe before you were conflicted. There was some form of inner or outer conflict. Luck is on your side. You are the sovereign queen, and we are helping you to obtain wisdom as you connect with others this month. Surpass maybe one that isn't for you, and allow the universe to bring you someone that is. Now we're going to get deeper about, is this money? Is this personal? But in a 3-card summary, Spirit's saying right now is the time to clean it up, right? Get rid of memories of the past, clean things out, spring clean, or whatever that is. But most importantly, free your mind from this yin energy of emptiness or unfulfillment, right? It's kind of like this energy. Spirit's saying to this beautiful little fairy, you can go in any direction you so choose, but instead you're sitting above this glass encased heart that says yes, no, maybe, so, will they, won't they? So here comes a message, just like the collective has in the relationship sector. There could be a message showing up via your home, like, email, snail mail, whatever that is. And then they're going back again to the owl, right? Wisdom, knowledge is power. I think at some point you're going to recognize, truth be told, yeah, someone could show up from the past, or there's going to be someone who's similar to someone tied to the past. And Spirit's saying, instead of overthinking why this or that happened, okay, it may be important to hammer out with the self-sabotage card in the emotional aspects position of, why did I allow for this chapter to be created in my life? Maybe even what part did I play, because that's what Spirit's saying. How would I do things differently? And like just sitting in the here and now, awaiting a beautiful soulmate that Spirit's saying you deserve. So see, they're saying you chopped the wood, you did the work, you went through it, and now we're helping you to open your loyal heart to forward movement. You may feel even through, by the end of May, that you're still kind of standing at a particular fork in the road. But Spirit's saying what's most important with that self-sabotage thing is to heal and release all that used to be. Yeah. So we do have a gift in the emotional aspects position. And I think we saw it there last week, Remain poised because someone's going to come towards you and offer some form of gift, kind words, messages, offers, opportunities, and so on. Trust that the universe is trying to bring you great happiness. That spirit wants to fill that cup. Bring the yang to your yin. So yeah, again, spirit saying there is someone who's not for you. They never were. If there's reflecting on the past or someone new, for you are like the phoenix going through this very spiritual transformation. Yes, you may be contemplating, should I co-create with this other person? Spirit saying, remember, you are not alone. This is a journey of happiness and fulfillment, right? As we create that for ourselves, as we do what we love and we love what we do daily, that's what's going to bring out that bright, beautiful aura. That's what's going to kick in that law of attraction energy. It could draw someone that's not for you this month. And then right after that could be the one that spirit wants to send in. Yeah, see, they're talking about imagination and creativity. And then you have the serendipity card, just like the collective has in the inner strengths position. So hang in there. Watch for signs this month. Trust that at some point the universe is helping for you to give birth to a brand new life. Whoever isn't for you, Spirit's saying, let go and move on from them, because between worlds. Trust in divine timing. I am between worlds, and now I just need to sit and breathe and be at peace. Yes, you could be waiting for a response from someone this month, but there's going to come a change in the wind that the person that's not right for you has left you conflicted. But that the soulmate spirit wants to send in here is, and I am now kind of thinking about that King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Cancer in the center of the reading with the Chariot, and the playful energy of the Knight of Cups. Wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the Star card, and then a completion to those who weren't for you. So let's look a little deeper, shall we? All right, so Claire, I'm going to confirm and clarify by bringing in any astrological signs or elements of who by which the universe is referring to. All right, I'm going to go down here just a minute in the chat session. Come on. Oh. Okay, let me go up a little bit more. All right, Divine Earth Keeper. Yes. What does Spirit want me to know? Children of the World and my project. Oh, great. Sent to Cash App. Thank you for your donation, Divine Earth Keeper. Whoop, whoop. And yes, we said thank you to Casey. Casey says, could I please have a reading on what is coming into my life? Maria, yes, I'm looking forward to this new change in my life. Down here we have Andrea. Hello, my beautiful spiritual sister and family, sending positive vibes and positive energy to my beautiful spiritual sister and family. Oh, thank you so much for that, Andrea. Okay, then we have Divine Earth Keeper. Nope, I'm not going to forget you. Yes, so you came before Casey. I see this now. Maria, definitely will thank you. Thank you. All right. Divine Earth Keeper. Thank you, Josie. No, the Awakening Empress. I've missed seeing you and love your messages. You are so welcome. All right. And then we have Yixwan. Hi, Josie. Can I ask for a spiritual reading, looking into my love life, spiritual advice on how I approach a new relationship? Would be appreciated. I'm a Taurus. He's a Leo. So should those you have those energies, those signs in your chart strongly, this Taurus Leo energy, one or the other or both, may bring you some clarity during that reading as well. Payment sent via PayPal. Thank you for your donation, Yixwan. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so I'm going to go right back up here. We're going to finish Claire's reading, and then we're going to do Divine Earth Keeper's reading, and then we will do Casey's reading, and then we will continue. Okay. So again, this is the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please continue to bless Claire with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Any astrological signs or elements of who by which Spirit is referring to. So, there's going to come a deep knowing. If you don't know this already, this is showing up with the occupation card. This is a fiery, there's a card, the full moon in Aries card says a fiery climax approaches. We have a concerned older male occupation card. We've got a period of frustration, but eventually we have some form of prosperity arriving here. So fiery climax approaches. There is going to come an offer of abundance and prosperity with the Six of Pentacles and a deep knowing of this. So you might have been thinking, you know what, I know something good is coming. If not, Spirit saying, think positively that way. In the thoughts position, there is this energy of the Nine of Wands. I've been really trying hard, and Spirit saying you're just about at a 10, Claire. You are just about to receive some really good news here via an official person. We have a main female who's receiving unexpected fulfillment. So with the Nine of Swords energy, for you, like many, it is important not to sit up at night worried, fearful, and concerned about the blessings by which the universe wants to bring. They have got your back right now. They're saying remain grounded and trust that the unexpected, if it hasn't shown up now, it's right in the center of the reading, like for many, in maybe the next 6 days or by the 6th of May. Now, in the relationship sector to another or others, we have the Six of Swords. So you may be sitting in the here and now in the relationship sector to another or others. And this could still be your energy in the next 2.5 weeks. But eventually, there's going to be the freedom diagonal to the collective. They have the same card in the subconscious position, the freedom of worry, fear, and concern. So there's a message of change coming for you at this time, just like the collective, whereby the obstacles will be overcome. So yeah, there could be worries, fears, concerns in a personal situation or a business or organization, but there's definitely some attention and recognition with the Six of Wands coming your way and a call to action. Moving on towards greener pastures, receiving some form of prosperity. Knight of Cups, this is what the collective has in the emotional aspects position. So you're kind of receiving this energy more quickly than others. Spirit saying at some point here, you're going to recognize a new beginning. Come to the edge and look at what is on offer here, for there is a very playful energy coming in here. So it's kind of like you're thinking about, and you have a deep knowing that there is an opportunity coming. Spirit saying sit in the here and now in the relationship sector, for you are about to leave troubled waters behind. Come to the edge and look at what is developing, because we do have wishes being granted. Could be romance, could be unexpected income, could be both. So in the actions position, you are this beautiful high priestess, Claire. You are slowly but surely, with Spirit's assistance, manifesting from your thoughts into your physical realm the action steps you want to next take in this number 1 year. So if you're unsure about whether or not something is too good to be true, remember, Spirit's saying we are going to bring wish fulfillment with the Star card and a successful completion with the World card. Continue to connect via community, society, social media, technology in a very confident way. For I see success, and then I see an open heart chakra. Spirit saying, bring love to the situation. I feel like you're leaving worries and concerns behind via a business or organization at some point here. And then your bright, beautiful aura is going to draw the attention of another or others. Now, in the emotional aspects position, you have the Seven of Pentacles, like the collective has, in the inner strengths position. So Spirit's saying at some point there is going to come a doorway that opens up for you. In the area of money or things of the material, you're going to come to a realization of some playful energy here after focusing on your work. This change that comes in May. What else do we have? Worries regarding health being replaced with victory in the area of your fortune or money. Wow. So in the subconscious position, we have quick and unexpected communication. Could be air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It could be a new exciting adventure, because we have a mature woman who is making a decision with Spirit's assistance in the major arcana, the Judgment card, going forward towards greener pastures and recognizing an end to a difficult cycle in your life. There's some energy gaining momentum here that's coming to mind. Look at the big picture. When this information arrives, this could even be an expression of love. It's like you may be trying to decipher, is there equal give and take via some unexpected communication, or maybe strong air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but Spirit's saying let them shower you with attention. Focus most importantly on maintaining peace, on building in the area of finances and things of the material, because it's still the Emperor energy of creating an empire here, so that then you can turn your attention elsewhere. Spirit's bringing you a lot of peace, like the collective, and the major arcana, the Judgment card, like the collective has in the subconscious position. Now, again, many may have to wait further towards like the 4th or 5th week from now to finally take steps into a new direction. I'm feeling more so a decision's coming your way, and Spirit's going to help you when it comes to a commitment, partnership, contract. See, they're talking about both. And I said this last year, there's going to be, in this number 1 year of fresh starts, there's going to be love and money. So what's coming to mind for you is a very playful energy, a lump sum of money, a win, an inheritance, but I'm feeling more so a path that will grow and prosper for the long term financially. There's then going to be some form of partnership, whether it's professional or personal. Just know that money is coming to you. You've been resilient and strong. Keep pushing on, because peace is coming through exciting action. Resilience is important, because Spirit wants to guide you eventually into the direction of this energy. This is a very privileged, stable, and secure, beautiful female who is walking in energies of great peace, who was resilient and strong in the past, therefore is receiving a gift from the universe when it comes to greater prosperity. In the inner strength position, you have the truth sword, right? Should I stay? Should I walk away? Should I accept the offer of prosperity that is coming? Or should I wait until the next? Should I go forward with this playful person, or should I give it some time? I think Spirit's saying, as long as you are conflicted in your thoughts and don't have the answers, remember, again, Spirit's offering you the major arcana, the High Priestess, to watch for signs from the universe and wait, to not take action till you know that you know exactly what action steps to take. Know that luck is on your side. You have prosperity, a new path of prosperity in long-term traditional foundation, in the day-to-day aspects position, and in the inner strength position. You have the ability now to learn from the past and go forth victoriously. I see happiness, I see contracts, I see prosperity, and I see the love card. You are the sovereign queen, and now's a lucky time. Be patient as you engage and communicate with others. For at some point, you're going to have a deep knowing what to do with this masculine. I am feeling air, but let's just confirm in a 3-card summary the most important messages Spirit wants to say here. And then after Claire's reading, we're going to do Divine Earth Keepers and then Casey's. So in a 3-card summary, just like many of the collective, there is the laying down of what weighs heavy upon you. Could be home, family, or business. There's now a 3rd ace. So you are definitely in the time of fresh starts, Claire. And this is a gift from the universe in the form of an exciting new path that will grow in excitement for the long term. The awareness that your hard work and efforts have paid off. Right? That no longer are you sitting here feeling as though your cup is empty, even though you're putting in a lot of hard work. Yeah, things are speeding up for you, like the collective has with the 2 of Pentacles in the money, finance, career position. by the third week from now, and that could draw the attention of someone tied to the past. Now, I am going to say something because it's playful energy and spirit saying you don't need to make a decision right away. We're going to guide you when it comes to what decision to make. We do have a soulmate connection and here's your fourth ace, Claire. Are you kidding me? So a new path in love, a soulmate type connection, the birth of a fresh start. Look at that. These two major arcanas coming in real quickly here, like literally within the next, what did I say, 7 days, maybe 2 weeks tops. Yeah, there's like a happily ever after clinging to worries and concerns regarding money. There's your prosperity, like the collective has, passionate masculine, and a completion to concerns. We have the prosperous Queen of Pentacles. I am feeling stable and secure. I have beautiful surroundings, a full bank account, and the strength of the Leo energy of the Strength card as a major arcana. So, there may be stop and go energy here because the universe is taking one step and then you take a step, but Spirit's saying have hope with the moon as a major arcana in that which you cannot yet see with the Four of Swords. Take some time to rest and prepare. Don't cry over who or what used to be, for the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn in your favor. Yeah, there's an unexpected temptation with the Magician. I would observe someone who is leaving you conflicted and keep your options open because there could come the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who is a soul connection that is very kind here, that opens a doorway for you that is fated, a path of greater victory in the area of money. Yeah, see, be careful. You may receive an empty offer or an offer from a Capricorn. So we still have, when you get to mid to end of May, this energy of feeling imprisoned, stuck, trapped. But remember, the Eight of Swords is a figment of your imagination. You don't need to go into the direction of this playful masculine. You are the High Priestess, and there's no need to take a quick action this month. Yep, here comes that Knight of Wands, like many have been dealing with, but you will have the strength of the minor arcana to say, been there, done that, and now I'm walking away. I'm going into the direction of greater prosperity, beautiful surroundings. I'm buying myself a small gift, going to get a massage or whatever, because there is some really good news coming my way, kind words, messages, and lots of support. Yeah, so Spirit's saying this is a month with the Temperance Angel as a major arcana to set to meet personal goals and to just go with the flow. Don't cry over spilt milk or let yourself be up at night worrying about this, that, or the other, because that is what's going to block this wish fulfillment from coming in. Something that the universe says at some point you should say yes to. So you may be waiting all the way to the fourth week from now, but then all of a sudden you have the sun, like the major, like the collective has in the inner strengths position, to take action that comes in quickly. A doorway is going to open, an opportunity of prosperity. It's going to seem like you go from nothing happening to things happening very quickly. But Spirit's saying with the Ten of Swords, a long and difficult path has ended, and now it's time to kind of hermit and let the universe bring you an option. There we have the popular Two of Wands, the ability to go into the direction of a new opportunity, the Cancer energy of the Chariot, a path of success and victory. Recognizing by the 4th to the 6th week from now that your ship has come in here. I see the Taurus energy, but it could be a deeper commitment, partnership, contract, and you researching what this is. I think there is a fated, prosperous direction developing for you, and it is going to draw the attention of another or others. Could be two by the 6th week from now. But, this is a time to, again, reminisce on the lessons of the past, to learn from the past, to apply the truth sword, and to take your time when it comes to decision making. Spirit's really going to be walking that journey with you, helping you. They're saying you're protected, helping you to decipher who or what you should or should not accept into your empire with you. Keep focusing on the big picture. Know that it is a time for fresh starts. With the masculine and the marriage card, there could be some form of temptation that shows up here for you this week, but definitely a time of greater fortune. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to close with one more message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message for Claire, please, dear Lord, spirit guides, and angels. Ooh, this one flew out. A happy change. Claire, and the number 10. Keep on keeping on with this number 9 energy. Your cup is not empty. The universe is helping to fill it up. Your angels have heard your prayers, and they're banding together at this time to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events are going to begin to move forward with great progress, and many things will then feel possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of the activity, like we saw with the Eight of Wands. But be confident and trust in the guidance that Spirit is sending your way. Confidence this month will be the key to your success in all ways. Keep me updated. Then we have that Four of Swords we just talked about. Need to kind of get out in nature, clear your mind, take some time to rest. Yeah, you may receive kind words and messages from one or two people here, but I think one situation, whether it's professional or personal, you will know that is not the right one, and another one is. And you're going to be able to clearly decipher the difference. But it's about being the high priestess, watching for signs, not taking action until you know exactly what action steps to take. Someone may be very playful and fun, but Spirit's saying come to the edge and look a little bit closer. For you have grown spiritually, emotionally, and so on. You will have a deep knowing. Where's that card? That you have been resilient and strong, and that's what will bring you peace. You will know a soulmate type connection, whether this is professional or personal, because of the kind messages of expression that you will be receiving. So again, if there is a person or situation that just leaves you conflicted, Spirit saying that is not the right one, continue to connect via community, society, social media, technology in a very patient way, for you will receive a gift of victory. Confidence will be key. You have grown personally. And now, because of your evolution, it is time to prepare for the next phase of your life. A new beginning, whether that has to do with an income wish or a romance. Spirit saying, sit in the here and now. We are trying to send the collective some beautiful and unconditional love here. You may receive a message of change, attention recognition, a call to action, and Spirit saying, be at peace as you take action to see, is this the yang to my yin? Remember, it's a time of good news via someone in an official position. Unexpected news is coming in to help those who've been worried or up at night. You will have this deep knowing within that as you go forward towards greater prosperity and success, you will feel more strong. A fiery climax approaches, and as you go forth successfully towards greater fortune, you will feel the ability to forgive and let go of what was or someone who may show back up. I see a change in the wind, a treasure coming your way. Spirit saying, take a look at this and breathe. If there are not follow-up calls or confirmation of things, continue to focus on the manifestation of your foundation. Go the distance, for at some point you're going to receive a gift. You will recognize that it's time to leave one person or situation behind as you go towards the soulmate. Oh, keep me updated, Claire. All right, so I'm going to put that card away. Did I cleanse that? I better cleanse it for future messages. Dear Lord, spirit guides, and angels, mending, healing, releasing. Ask Spirit through your prayers to help you with that process, because Spirit wants to bring marriages and partnerships together, victory and open-hearted chakras at this time. All right, so Divine Earth Keeper, we're going to do your reading. Then we're going to do Casey's reading. And then we're going to do Yik Swan's reading. All right, so I'm going to go back up a little bit here. Divine Earth Keeper, what does Spirit want me to know? Children of the world and my project. All right, so actually, I haven't used this deck for a while, but for Divine Earth Keeper's reading, I am being guided to, if I can get it out here. Come on. All right, I'm going to have to take the whole thing out. So this is the Archangel Gabriel deck by Doreen Virtue. Remember, this is a month where you're going to come to a realization or understanding that you have evolved from the lessons of the past. You have grown spiritually and emotionally and can now forgive and release and let go of all that was. That greater fortune will now come because you are letting old parts, shadow energies fall away. Vision board, Divine Earth Keeper. I don't know if you've been maintaining a vision board, but Spirit's saying to study that, figure out how you would like to do a vision board, put one together. Because I do see this boat, travel physically or metaphorically with the major arcana, the Cancer energy of the Chariot. Spirit's saying after a time of frustration and lessons to be learned, now is the time for forward movement and success. Expect with the full moon in Aries energy, a fiery climax to approach. If you make this vision board, create a board with images and words that inspire you. Also, they're saying with the forgiveness card, forgive, let go, release, heal. Tell the universe that you are forgiving, releasing, and healing a person or situation that doesn't serve you. Focus on your visions. Open yourself up to the positive new chapter that the universe is helping the collective to create at this time. In the thoughts position, Divine Earth Keeper, you have recognition. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honor. So we have someone in an official position coming towards this main female. Spirit saying good news is coming. It's on its way with the unexpected card. Expect the unexpected. And with the 9 of Swords, don't allow yourself to stay up at night worried, fearful, or concerned. Trust that. As you create the vision board, so too very soon, probably within the next couple days, couple weeks, will you receive recognition for the things you are putting on your vision board. Interesting. So in the relationship sector, we have express your inner truth. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts, which I know that you have. Spirit saying with the options card, as I open myself to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options, that life is like a buffet. It allows me to choose whatever makes me happiest. So as you express what makes you happy or put on your board and follow what you're putting on your board with energies of happiness, Spirit saying we are going to help you to go on a journey of sorts, because there is peaceful action that will take place, a message of change in relation to the Emperor. So that could be someone who has strong Aries in their chart, or a masculine who's in a leadership position. At some point when a message comes in, there will be a need to take action. Express your inner truths, what you are passionate about, what you want to achieve. In the money, finance, career, creativity position, we have nurture yourself. So again, Spirit's going back to the butterfly. They're saying now is a time to take all that you've learned and to get ready for the next phase of your life. With the personal growth card, as I move towards greater consciousness of who I am now today, I recognize old thoughts, patterns, worries, fears falling away. A wish is going to be granted here. I think more closely to the third week from now, maybe second going into the third, where at home you receive a message of a new beginning and some unexpected income. So with the Two of Pentacles, things are going to speed up and it's going to feel kind of out of balance, but Spirit's saying it's because they're coming in so quickly. With the Knight of Wands, there's some exciting call to action, but there's to free you from an energy of imprisonment. Spirit saying money will come to you because you've been resilient and strong, because you haven't given up. We are going to bring you a commitment, partnership, contract, or the Ace of Pentacles, a lump sum of money, or the awareness of a path that's going to support you financially for the long term. So make sure that as you work, so too do you nurture yourself. Hand your worries to Spirit and trust that there's going to come some recognition just because you're setting up the vision board. It's like what you put on your vision board, your angels are watching, and it's like their list of what they're going to help you to achieve. So I would even put on my vision board great recognition, or just the word recognition. In the actions position, Spirit saying this is a month of daily practice, right? You will receive a gift of kind words, messages, offers, opportunities via a community of like-minded people. Be patient and trust that victory is coming, that there will come wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the Star card and the World. Be patient. Bring love to all situations. Now is a time to give rather than take. As you practice daily what's on your vision board, as you continue to express to others what you are passionate about, as you receive a connection or communication or conversation, keep putting into practice what you are doing daily. So I feel like someone's going to connect with you, and there's going to be thoughts of needing to then take action to go into the direction of a new beginning. And Spirit saying confidence will be key to your success. Just remain patient and peaceful and take action daily to practice what it is you are passionate about. For in the emotional aspects position, there we have it, prosperity with the Great Fortune card and the realization card. There is a realization here happening, even if it takes for clarity to come by the 5th week from now, because we do have the May card, end of May then. The King of Cups could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who is a very caring, giving, nurturing masculine, someone who is in a leadership position. They are going to come towards you to tell you that your actions have resulted in some form of incoming of abundance. So prosperity, it's like the vision board is first, then comes the recognition, then comes a conversation. Nurture yourself, trust that what you've been putting into practice daily is what the Spirit wants to help to bring into your physical realm. And that emotionally, like many right now, the prosperity that's unfolding is going to open up your heart chakra. See, subconsciously, it's going to feel as though blocks have been lifted. So look at the big picture, watch the universe bring in some form of information, because things are going to gain momentum here for a mature woman. A new venture, new career ideas, fresh starts are all what the universe is helping with. There could definitely come a masculine who's going to teach you some information where you can then move forward towards greener pastures. So Spirit's offering you eventually the Judgment card, like the collective in the subconscious position, to guide you to make a decision, to take action, to go forward towards what is on offer here. Previous obstacles that came from fear, and we do have fear in the center of the reading, are now being lifted away. And Spirit's saying with the full moon in Capricorn type energy, there will be an awareness that it is now the end of a tough cycle in your life. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we have authenticity. Trust in your real self, whom God has created in divinely perfect, that you have the strength and the knowledge needed for the situation that's unfolding. And that's being offered up with the resilient card in the day-to-day aspects position. Money will be coming, the Ace of Pentacles, an offer or opportunity of prosperity that is blessed. You will be starting to recognize the energy of this very privileged lady, keeping your cards a little bit close to your chest, but seeking out what the opportunity represents and not letting go or walking away from it out of fear. Okay, so in the inner strengths position, look, Spirit saying we're going to actually bring you energies of strong motivation, diagonal to the vision board and the daily practice card. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm and to focus on this project. Luck is on your side like many. You are about to step into your sovereignty quite unexpectedly because of some good news. There is about to come a path of happiness with the Leo energy of the sun, a commitment, partnership, contract with the Two of Wands, and a doorway of prosperity with the Seven of Pentacles. As a result of your actions of putting into practice daily what you are passionate about. So in a 3-card summary, Spirit's also saying, open up your heart to love. This is important for you to forgive, release, heal, let go of everyone that has brought negative energy into your life. For the more you open your heart at this time and pour your love into your creations, the greater the life force energy is. So as you retreat and put into daily practice and keep going, not giving up, there will come a message of some form of recognition and Spirit saying, don't worry about perfection. You are perfection, right? God made you divinely perfect. Pay attention to your dreams. You may be guided this month when it comes to certain ideas or answers to what is on offer here. Creative expression, divine guidance. Mother Mary is helping with something tied to a writer's group. Create or join a writer's group to gain support, inspiration, and friendship. So you may learn through other people who are doing things. In fact, Mary Kay Ash of Mary Kay Products, she always said, take what someone else is doing and then tweak it with your own uniqueness, because they will never be the same. Someone's plan and journey compared to someone else. Congratulations. Actually, Spirit's saying congratulations. I am getting from the second to the third week from now, there's going to be from some form of recognition, a need to celebrate. Again, Spirit's talking about confidence in the actions position. It is important to remain confident, trust in the power of God's creativity, which is working through you, which is manifesting through your actions. And remember to give thanks to the universe. Give thanks to those who are bringing you recognition. If you've been thinking about classes, a big thing on YouTube I know right now is teaching kids by doing Play-Doh, Barbie dolls, any little thing that you could create that would gain their attention and teach them positive lessons. Learning and teaching, which we know, Spirit's confirming, is a part of your higher calling. You are deserving. Stay true to yourself. Manage your time, but remember to rest, for a new project is about to develop. Your actions are growing your ideas into reality this month. There will come an awareness of prosperity that fills you up emotionally, but I think more emotionally, there's going to be fulfillment because of this recognition. Blocks will be lifted and you can go forth authentically as your true self. Remember, Spirit's giving you the strength to remain motivated, especially when someone comes calling, because very soon it's going to come time for you to step into the spotlight. The universe is helping you to manifest. And they're saying as well that you have messages that the world needs to hear. It's time for you to share your wisdom, especially this month. So thank you, Divine Earth Keeper, for letting me do your reading. And they're also saying, don't give up on love. Boy, they're saying that a lot because once we find the foundation of stability in the area of prosperity and all those things right now, then the heart chakra is going to open and Spirit's going to try to send in some soulmates. So I'm going to put away and cleanse the Archangel Gabriel deck as I reiterate these messages for Divine Earth Keeper. And then we're going to do Casey's reading next. Remember, Spirit's giving you strong energies of motivation. They're saying be your true and authentic self, for there is going to come, after a lot of resilience, some unexpected opportunity, connection, blocks that feel lifted, prosperity as a result of daily practice, greater fortune and playfulness, some form of victory in relation to a community of like-minded people. Remain confident, for confidence will be your key to success. Nurture yourself. You're going through great change, transformation, where wishes will soon be granted. New beginnings are meant to start. Express your truth in relation to others with your genuine feelings and thoughts. What you're passionate about is going to be recognized. Could be as soon as the second week from now. Create that board with images and words that inspire you. Victory is coming. And then relationship obstacles will also be overcome. Messages of change will develop in that arena as well. Wow, the universe is doing a lot to help both in the area of money and love. And again, singles, people who are with someone, you are with a soulmate, but it's been more of a business focus with the Emperor energy of the number 4 of April, right? So there could be emotions that were running high in relationships, but Spirit's saying it's a time to give rather than to take. Bring love to a situation, because you're going to want someone to celebrate this unexpected news with, right? So I digress. All right, so let's go ahead and do Casey's reading. Hi, Casey. And does Casey say anything about, I'm assuming, a general reading, Casey? Okay. We're just going to go ahead and start with that. So for Casey's reading, I am being guided to the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. All right, so dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Casey with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Aw. So Casey, Spirit wants to talk about this all tied up energy, feeling tied up, stuck, trapped in your circumstances. That is right below the imprisonment card, trapped with the fear card, maybe. Yeah, Spirit is saying there has been a period of frustration for many. There have been lessons that needed to be learned, but now there is going to be forward movement in the area of money, finance, and career. Forgiveness will more quickly bring money, prosperity, inheritance, winning, a windfall of sorts. You are not stuck or trapped. In fact, a fiery climax is trying to approach you. But when we're feeling closed off, stuck, trapped in our circumstances, that's dark energy, and it's kind of going to repel the energy of luck. Now, in the thoughts position, Spirit saying now's the time for you, like many, to get out and connect with community, people of like mind, community, society, social media, technology, because there's going to come a main female here who receives some unexpected news, good news. So Spirit saying to you, like many, remain grounded. You are not stuck or trapped. Forgive, release, let go of anyone or anything that is negative. Turn to Spirit and say, I am ready to take action to go towards a greater path in my life. And as you do, look, in the relationship sector, we have adjacent possibilities. So there is some form of unexpected doorway that's about to open here, and it's showing up with the Aries energy of the Emperor, the Queen of Wands. Spirit is saying that there's a message coming in of high honor at some point, attention, recognition that's going to bring great change. It's something unexpected. And when it arrives, Spirit's saying, take action. I think you will feel at peace with the action steps you're being guided to take. Now, in the creativity, finance, career position, we have an attachment. So with the Two of Pentacles, we have things speeding up, unexpected connections, bringing in some form of romance or wish granted. The wish card is tied to the unexpected income card. And with the Two of Pentacles, things are speeding up. They kind of will feel out of balance because of some attention and recognition you will be receiving if you haven't already. An unexpected doorway opens for you because you have grown spiritually and in many ways. And at some point, you're going to need to maybe go into the direction of this unexpected person or people. But at the same time, you will feel like it's hard because of previous attachments in your life. Now, in the actions position, we have the beautiful happy family card. So, yeah, there could be this energy of separation from an attachment because of an unexpected connection. I see wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the Star card as a result of your actions, a successful completion because a confirmation of that because of a gift of victory. There is this energy of poverty, but again, with the community card, Spirit saying it's time to connect via community, society, social media, technology, and to have confidence in who you are, the things you've accomplished, how far you have come. Now's the time to bring love to all situations, to free yourself from any bitterness tied to the past. Okay, because they're sending in the healing of ages. So Spirit is saying now's the time for you, like many with the hammering card, to kind of hammer out and repair energies of self-sabotage. Yes. We have Spirit saying pay attention to your work, for there is going to come some playful opportunity of greater fortune in May if it hasn't already. In the meantime, again, the healer of angels is helping you to heal and release whoever or whatever you are tied up, stuck, trapped, or attached to. They're sending in an unexpected possibilities in the relationship sector through a community of like-minded people. They're helping you to take action to overcome some form of separation, uncertainty, or bitterness, and to go instead into the direction of a happy family. So there's this whole healing process, maybe communicating with like-minded people, healing through them, or offering a way to heal. In the subconscious position, you have the popular sun card, which is also in the inner strengths position for the collective. So Spirit's saying there is, with this Leo energy of the sun, some form of expression, information coming your way. We have a mature woman who is coming up with creative ideas, new ventures, and then there's a masculine coming towards her to help her to leave troubled waters behind. There's an unexpected happy connection that is going to free you from feeling tied up, stuck, or trapped in a situation. New beginnings in the area of money, finance, and career are going to bring a conclusion to previous attachments because they no longer serve you in some way. So in the day-to-day aspects position, you have the action card where the collective has it normally, or in this reading, in the relationship sector. So Spirit is saying, we are helping to bring some money to you. We are bringing some opportunity to you, like the collective. Anything financial there's going to come some form of lump sum of money, win, inheritance, or a path that is blessed that will grow and prosper for the long term. So there's going to come eventually a call to take action. If you continue to be resilient, you will eventually be free from some form of imprisonment here, feeling tied up, stuck, or trapped. You're going to be healing after hammering out maybe some self-sabotage here and going into the direction of who or what the universe is going to bring. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit saying as you stand at the gate of a beautiful new garden in your life, it is important to focus on happiness, right? I am not stuck, tied up, stuck, or trapped. I'm connecting with people of like mind, and I am creating what it is that brings me happiness, even if it's just in relationship, because as I connect with others, I am creating happy chapters, right? Happy friendships, happy relationships. And through this process of releasing this energy of feeling stuck, I'm healing emotionally. So it's almost like as you connect with like-minded people and see this unexpected happiness develop, connection of sorts, this call to action, you're going to recognize that your emotions are healing and that you are now free from previous attachments. You're going now excitedly into the direction of a happy family, happy friends, happy soul connections. Let's see. In a 3-card summary, we have the Angel of Strength with this Leo energy. So we have Spirit offering you great strength at this time, and the Angel of Love, great energies of an open heart chakra. It's almost like they're saying we're giving you the strength to open your heart chakra, to connect with like-minded people, family and friends, knowing that eventually there is going to come maybe a masculine here with the sun, bringing happiness and freedom from feeling stuck or attached to a situation. Yeah, you've got this man holding a heart. So we do have in the emotional aspects position the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, with the playful energy of the Knight of Cups. Could be water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just someone who has grown and evolved spiritually and emotionally. There could be an unexpected, kind masculine who comes forward here, offering you a journey of happiness. Now, this could be professional or personal, but what's falling into what would be the money, finance, career position, there is a new beginning of a cornucopia of beautiful, new, prosperous things in your life. And that's why Spirit's going to nudge you in the day-to-day aspects position at some point to take action to move forward. Okay, we do have some form of meeting or negotiation. That may be taking place around the 12th of May. And there's an awareness of a blossoming of abundance in your life. So definitely a doorway towards prosperity via a thinking man as a result of the manifestation of your hard work. I see excitement growing for you. In the next 2.5 weeks, definitely by the 3rd week from now, because of some form of appreciation and recognition you will be receiving. Now, you may find that you are a little bit indecisive by the 3rd week from now when you look at one opportunity, path, direction versus another. That's where the attachment card comes in, but Spirit's saying take action. We're going to guide you with the judgment card like the collective has in the subconscious position to make the highest, best decision, to go into the direction of a soul connection that's going to bring a lot of happiness. We're going to help you to bring to a successful completion this energy of imprisonment, previous attachments, and slowly but surely through rest, meditation, and prayer, we are going to guide you towards great happiness, greater happiness, prosperity, a happy family, the whole thing. Now, others may become very envious of the fact that you are receiving a commitment partnership contract that is now bringing greater balance into your life. Look at, they're even sending the angel of balance. You got healing, you've got strength, you've got an open heart chakra and this energy of peace and balance in your life. Definitely a masculine who is prosperous here, coming towards you to make an offer to you that I think that, well, Archangel Gabriel is going to bless your your fifth chakra, your throat chakra, and help you to communicate and respond in the highest, best way. So there's a process of strategy here. I need to forgive, release, let go, free myself from a previous attachment in my life. And I know that as I go into a new direction, that a very caring connection is around me and supporting me, lighting up my heart chakra. So Spirit's saying, be patient. We are helping you to strategize a very victorious direction for yourself. And when that opportunity, that doorway opens towards you, towards greater happiness, we're going to give you the strength to free yourself from the anxiety that may hold you back. See, like many, when the opportunity comes, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety about going down a new path or into the direction of a new person or situation. But I do see balance returning to relationships by the end of May because of, where before there was intense emotion. And Casey, look, by the end of May, Archangel Raphael is going to be working with that open heart chakra, right? Helping for the doorway to romance to open or to reopen, because that's lining up with the World card, the Star card, wish fulfillment, a new portal, and a happy family. Yes, Spirit's opening a doorway that is blessed for you to free you from concerns regarding money. First and foremost, they're bringing a lot of excitement to you, Casey, to free you from people who are hostile or negative. Yep, I think you're going to be looking at difficulties of the past that kept you tied up, stuck, or trapped by the end of May. And all of that is being replaced because of an unexpected possibility of happiness with this process of healing. All right, so I want to kind of confirm and clarify those messages. And to do so, I think I'm going to bring in the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread for Casey. See, Spirit's saying you are not stuck or trapped. There is eventually going to come some form of meeting or negotiation. Traveling with the Chariot is a major arcana into the direction of success. Positive change involving money and your occupation. In the thoughts position, we have, well, can I trust meeting up with a person or situation? It's almost like you may be thinking about a meeting or negotiation and going away from that into the direction of a community of like-minded people. It's almost like you want to meet up, but you're fearful of it. Wow. So in the relationship sector, there is a person or group of people who by which we're meant to be. With the 4-leaf clover energy, see, the universe is going to open an unexpected doorway for you that is blessed and is meant to be. A message of change is coming in via the Aries energy of the Emperor, someone in a leadership position. And then you can take action with peace of mind. Some form of attention and recognition is coming in. And at that point, there will be a need to take action. But I don't think there'll be a need to take quick action. Oh, my cards. Because there's still a state of confusion. See, it's tied to this previous attachment during the 3rd week from now. The Spirit's saying you have evolved and grown, and now it's time for the next phase of your life. A wish will be granted when it comes to some unexpected income, a cause for celebration, and or a romance. New beginnings will help to bring to a conclusion previous attachments in your life. And here we have either water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I'm feeling more so money. Like many, as you receive a wish of prosperity, there's going to come an energy of healing and releasing confusion or difficulty. There's going to come an energy of playfulness. There's going to come success. So remember to give and not take, to be open and trust that the universe is guiding you. Now, in the emotional aspects position, your healer of ages is showing up with the house card. So, yeah, I feel like there is spirit saying hammer out any energies of self-sabotage, trust and wait. Pay attention to your work because great things will come in May. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who is very kind is going to bring an energy of greater fortune, freedom from the health or worries of the health of a situation. Now, in the subconscious position, we've got an exciting aha moment. We have a mature female who is coming up with or is planning creative ideas, new ventures, fresh starts. And along comes a masculine here where there is an end to a difficult situation. There is an expression of kind words, messages, and support coming to mind here. Problems that are now being resolved. So, Spirit's saying, remember to maintain a positive outlook on the big picture of your life. For things are about to gain momentum. You're about ready to go into the direction of some form of soul connection, a commitment, partnership, contract that is blessed and is meant to be. I feel like this unexpected possibility could show up like tomorrow or like by the second week from now. So in the day-to-day aspects position, this is a focus of devotion, right? I was keeping my cards close to my chest. And now we have the ring, a marriage, commitment, partnership, contract is coming in because I've been devoted, resilient, and strong. Now I'm going into the direction of the Ace of Pentacles, great prosperity for the long term, a path that is blessed because I deserve now this privileged lady energy. So there's some form of confusion about a meeting or negotiation. Should I trust this person, circumstance, situation? Spirit saying there is a connection. I'm feeling more so financially, but it could be personally, where an unexpected doorway opens that you will know that you know is blessed. Then there will be this call to take action, a little bit of confusion, but happiness. Great changes of emotional fulfillment in the area of home and family because of this new start. So in the inner strengths position, you have wisdom coming, bringing the coffin energy of transformation and evolution, right? I am the sovereign queen. I am letting go of my concerns because I know what is in my highest best good. I am headed into a direction of happiness, a commitment, partnership, contract, a journey of prosperity that is blessed because luck is on my side. I focused on my devoted efforts. I remained resilient and strong even when I was confused. But now I'm recognizing that because I made the wise decisions to do as Jesus would do, I am receiving an opportunity of prosperity that is blessed, that will bring great love to those around me who support me. So in a 3-card summary, Spirit saying right now it's a time to wait, contemplate, decipher a meeting or negotiation. Yeah, be careful of some form of temptation, lies, and deception. If you're feeling anxious via a community of like-minded people, Spirit saying trust that there will be 2 doorways, right? There will come an additional opportunity your way to free you from some form of energy of imprisonment. There is some form of excitement growing for you, like the collective over the next maybe 2 to 3, 4 weeks. a commitment, partnership, or contract. For you, that's showing up quite unexpectedly, where you're going to eventually go from feeling clouded and unsure to sweeping away or using the whip to free yourself from previous attachments in your life. So, Spirit's saying we're going to be talking to you this month through signs and synchronicities about a particular direction. We're going to send kind words, messages, offers, and opportunities that will guide you into the right direction. We do have a masculine who's either at a distance and or who may be acting distant, but there is eventually going to come that message of change, some form of communication like the collective has. Now, it could be unexpected communication coming from a masculine, thinking about a fresh start, communicating with a specific masculine where there's a very passionate masculine, thinking about wish fulfillment, taking a chance, but still unsure. Spirit saying, have hope in that which you cannot yet see. Know that most importantly, Spirit's trying to bring you happiness, just like the collective, when it comes to a business, organization, or a more financially abundant, stable, and secure situation. There's going to come an aha moment that some form of new beginning is being born, where there's greater prosperity, where you will then be able to use the scythe to cut away very quickly and swiftly from confusion or, again, a previous attachment or situation in your life. Research a soul connection, for Spirit's trying to guide you across this beautiful magical golden bridge into the direction of the anchor, long-term stability and security. Free yourself from the burdening energies of how, when, or what this good news or wisdom represents. Spirit is listening, and they are helping you to overcome obstacles and challenges to go into the direction of, again, that unexpected path that is blessed. With the mountain, they're saying don't focus on the obstacles and challenges. Look at the path ahead as an exciting adventure, for there will be a blessing that comes on the other side of this confusion. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please, for Casey for this next month. So the universe is sending in the messenger of action, helping to guide you when it comes to what action steps to take this month. Something new and exciting related to your creativity or your career is going to come to your attention. Some form of good news, unexpected, spontaneous direction that you did not see coming, a path that is blessed. You will feel an eagerness to learn, and you're ready to get going, although you may feel a little bit insecure or worried. Do it anyway. Now, this card could also represent someone in your life, could be you, who's creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, wanting to try everything. All I know is by the end of May, your hard work and sincere efforts you will find have led you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security, by which then you can take a small break. So there's a divinely timed meeting, negotiation, unexpected opportunity, and then a need to make a fair decision. Spirit's going to help you with the major arcana of the world to go into the direction of the star card, which is wish fulfillment, with the money card, and then there will be happiness that returns to the realm of family. So there's transformation taking place, and Spirit's giving you the strength to stand at the gate of this beautiful garden as you evolve into the direction of something greater. Great things are happening to you and for you because of your loyalty and devotion. Eventually, what will come to mind is some form of aha moment, an unexpected doorway that opens. Great change that actually contributes to goodness when it comes to home and family, where there will be healing after a period of maybe self-sabotage, ill health. Great fortune is going to come to mind here in relation to some form of King of Cups type energy, where there is going to come some victory. Just like many, if you are playful and kind and devoted and good and let go of the negative, you will not only receive prosperity, but an energy of a very happy family. So Spirit's trying to, in the money, finance, career position, lead you from an attachment to a confusing circumstance or situation, and instead guide you unexpectedly into the direction of a path that is blessed. So yeah, you may, even after a meeting or negotiation, be trying to figure out how to sneak away from your current circumstances so that you can go into the direction of a community of like-minded people. Expect the unexpected, because there's someone in an official position who's going to make an offer of stability and security, where you will feel like you've gone through some form of rebirth. Wow. I can't remember. Do we have 30 in this month? Because it could be right around the 30th, yes, of April, where there are going to be very balanced negotiations for you, just like many. I love this. It kind of corresponds with the Ascendium card. I am starting to understand the process of evolution. I rise above every challenge this month, and I see each challenge as an opportunity to evolve into a greater version of myself. And because I am, there's a divine and destined situation that is not only prosperous, but that is making me feel like I have radiant health. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to put away and cleanse the Energy Oracle deck and reiterate for Casey. Then we're going to do Yik Swan's reading. So as you stand, and Spirit's giving you the strength to stand at the gate of a beautiful garden, to give and receive love and kindness, to trust that this happiness is tied to a commitment, partnership, relationship, a new doorway towards greater prosperity. Take action at some point after a time of resilience, to go into the direction of the money that is coming. In the subconscious position, there's going to come an awareness of happiness, and an awareness as well that certain problems have been resolved, that a new venture has arrived, that after hammering out some self-sabotage in the emotional aspects position, there is a realization of greater fortune and healing by May. That the only action steps you're going to need to be taken by the end of May is playful action. You may receive a gift to celebrate your victory. So remember to bring love to all situations, to give rather than take, to move forward confidently, because confidence is your key to success. At some point, as you evolve and go into a next phase, greater phase in your life, you will be assisted by the universe when it comes to freeing yourself from previous attachments. Yes, there's going to come the celebration of a new beginning and a conclusion to what was in the area of money, finance, and career, either that you'll be thinking about or experiencing by the third week from now. Spirit is sending in some form of unexpected possibility, bringing a lot of excitement, a message of change, and the overcoming of obstacles. So as you connect with another or others over the next couple days, couple weeks, expect the unexpected. Good news is on its way. Ground yourself and trust that the universe is guiding you forth successfully, helping you to bring an end to this energy of feeling tied up, stuck, or trapped. There is success when it comes to the occupation card and a fiery climax approaching. And in the meantime, Spirit saying, continue to persist on creating happiness. It's like, as you give, so too shall you receive this month. The more you share kindness and happiness with others, so too will you more quickly receive this, what I feel is almost like a miracle of prosperity that you didn't see coming. So keep on keeping on. There's some appreciation and recognition heading your way, Casey. And thank you, Casey, for letting me do your reading. All right, we're going to go to Yixuan's reading next. And then we have Elizabeth. Thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we have Yixuan. Can I ask for a spiritual reading into my love life, spiritual advice, new relationship, Taurus and Leo? And then, hey there, Musam. I think I'm saying that right. I hope so. When do I enter a strong and stable phase in my career? And are there indications of something? If so, when? All right. So, Musam, if you are new here, it is only during this live YouTube podcast where I offer 1 month readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. You just click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign. We got your information. Okay, and if the Google Pay button doesn't work for you, you can go to Cash App or PayPal and enter my email address, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. Let me know in the chat session, and then I will do your reading after that. Okay, so we are going to go back up here to Yixuan. Then we're going to do... Oh, you haven't already. You know what? I knew that, Divine Earth Keeper. I just had a feeling you did, or that you had told me. And Elizabeth is an Aquarius. So when we do Elizabeth's reading, if you have strong Aquarius in your chart, these messages may resonate for you as well. All right, Yixuan. So we're going to look into love life. I love it because it's a time of transformation and the hammering out of our own self-sabotaging tendencies. For as we do so too, will the universe bring more quickly to you the realization of a playful love, the freedom from fear. All right. So, Yixuan, I'm going to do your reading by bringing in the... Yeah, we're going to go right for the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Take a look at what they got to say. I'm going to take a quick little swig. All right, so dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Yixuan with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for the next month. All right, so right now is a time, Yixuan, to take some time out to say, I forgive, I release all that was, good or bad. There were lessons to be learned, and I grew through each person myself in these ways. I have become a stronger person, and I know that as I forgive others, so too will a fiery climax happen for you. So let's see, in the thoughts position, Yixuan, in the next couple of days, couple weeks, we do have a female who's kind of up at night overthinking. We have a main female here where Spirit's saying we're going to send in an unexpected connection. Maybe someone who is financially abundant, stable, and secure. Where there's going to be an energy of inspiration. So maybe by the second week from now, couple days, couple weeks, I don't know if you've been retreating for a while, forgiving, releasing, healing, making room, getting rid of the negative, opening up to the positive and the new. Spirit saying, as you reveal your innermost self to one another, your bond will deepen. So yeah, I don't know if you've met someone yet, or if not, but either way, I see Spirit saying, think about and who you need to forgive and release, what you learned about yourself. And now know that as you move forward, there is a slow process of bonding, right? It's like planting a seed together, and each couple in this world creates something unique to themselves, but you don't know what it is until it starts to bloom. Now, in the relationship sector, we do have the Keep an Open Mind card. So we've got the options card. And we do have love. Spirit's trying to send in unconditional love to those who love themselves enough to freely give affection to another. I love myself enough to take a chance. I'm opening up to the abundant possibilities of my life's path. I know that the universe wants to send a message that will bring great change. Maybe in relation to the Emperor Aries energy, again, someone who is financially abundant, stable, and secure. So Spirit's basically saying, your soulmate may be completely different than your usual type and expectations. So keep an open mind and let a bond deepen. Interesting. So in the money, finance, career position, we have separation. Now, ironically, we have by the third or fourth week from now for the collective, that energy of separation as well. Now, the separation card here says sadness, bitterness, someone saying that they're missing you, they're thinking about you, or just a plain uncertain future. So what I'm feeling is Spirit saying with the butterfly energy, you have grown spiritually and personally. And as you move towards greater consciousness, you will start to recognize that old thoughts or habits are falling away, that you have evolved and grown and are now being reborn. And that as you heal your inner child and release the past, a wish will be granted when it comes to romance. New beginnings will start, but it's, the path is about ups and downs, or it wouldn't be as memorable. There's a growth process here. So if there are times together and times apart here, that's a part of the process, right? Spirit's trying to help to create new beginnings for you because you have grown and evolved spiritually and have forgiven all that need to be let go of. So in the actions position, we have staying optimistic about your love life, right? Spirit's offering you a lot of playful energy like the collective at this time. They're saying if you are feeling unfulfilled in the area of love, it is time to get out and connect via community, society, social media, technology. For we're trying to bring the star card energy of Aquarius, wish fulfillment, a completion to all that was, the portal of a new chapter in the collective's lives. But they must bring love to a situation. They must give rather than expect someone to give to us, right? As you give, so too shall you receive, instead of just waiting to receive. Now, in the emotional aspects position, we have reconciliation. Now, my subscribers know that the past is the past is the past. It was a lesson. It's meant to be moved on from. But this is the first time I've started, the past is going to come around and have us reflect on why we left in the first place and what we needed to learn about ourselves. But there are some who are going to come back from the past at this time that have changed. Very, very rare. So we have the realization card in the emotional aspects position, closer to maybe the fifth week from now. We do have May, like maybe the whole month of May, there's going to be thoughts of reconciliation. Now that's showing up with the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the playful energy of the Knight of Cups. So I think there is going to be an awareness for you, like many or some, that someone is coming back around who has grown and evolved spiritually as well. Now, in the subconscious position, you're going to be very, very alert to the signs that caution you. So Spirit's saying we are sending in soulmates that will be married. There's going to be an expression of love or kind words that come. It's important to look at the big picture as you decipher a masculine. There could be a lesson that you need to reflect on that you have learned in the past, or something you've learned about yourself. Maybe you reject people who are different than your normal type. And Spirit's saying, you need to remain optimistic and let something deepen. Wow. Someone may try to reconcile, come back from the past, but that's right below the red flags card. So let's continue. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have deception. And that's showing up with the poker face card. But it is also showing up with the ring. So what I think is going to happen is we are needing to really recognize why something happened in the past and how we have grown from that and what we want now with clarity. Okay, because there is the sovereign queen in the inner strength position. I am the sovereign queen and I'm going to create my empire, the life that I want, because I've taken a big journey to get to this queen position. And if I see red flags where someone is wearing a false mask, I'm going to free myself from some form of imprisonment to this Knight of Wands who comes and goes hot and heavy. I'm going to move forward resiliently and I'm going to let go. Right? If someone is deceptive, I'm going to let go. Spirit's giving me the strength to not dwell on the bad things that happen, but to let go, to give the past and the future people an opportunity because I am aware of the red flags. I can retreat with an open mind in times apart and remain optimistic as I let something kind of develop here. Now in the inner strength position, the strength here, very soon to hang in there, right? It's time to let go, learn from the past, recognize your perception of love, and make new memories. So if someone, we do have this mule, I don't know if you're going to feel kind of stubborn and frustrated about forgiving and releasing a situation, or someone's going to come back around and they're going to be stubborn as well and haven't learned a gosh darn thing. But we do have, again, the sun, the options, the opportunity to move forward successfully because no longer are we reminiscing on the past. We're learning from the past. And when we do that, we forgive and release that. We turn and say, Spirit, I'm open to a love that is meant to be. No matter whether they're my type or not, I am going to remain optimistic and trust in you. Okay, so in a 3-card summary, we have children. Now, I just feel like this is a very playful energy. So I don't know if you've met someone yet. I feel like you could meet someone very soon or be thinking about someone. We got passion and children. We have endings and new beginnings. We have a need to forgive, release, and heal. Yes. Definitely a message here at the end of April into maybe the first half of May to focus on money, finance, and career because Spirit is bringing opportunity to you like many. But they're definitely saying we're going to give you the strength to take back control of your life and free yourself from who or what is not for you. So we may have a process of elimination, right? There could be 2. Someone new, someone from the past, and then a need to say, look at that. It is safe for me to love because I'm going to see the red flags when a deceptive false person shows up. Look at Spirit saying chemistry is going to grow. It may be with someone who's not your normal type, but it's definitely they're talking about a new love. So yeah, I thought someone would come back and it'd work out, but then we saw deception and red flags. So when it comes to a new love, Spirit's saying there is going to be an awareness that this person is indeed the one. That through heart-to-heart conversations, right, deepening that bond, I am more able now to release the ex who's going to show back up and be a test. Ooh. So yeah, let go of control, give someone a chance, flirt and trust that a true love is worth waiting for. And we've got the wedding card, just like we have like for the collective. It could be even with a masculine here by the second going into the 3rd week from now, you're starting to recognize that a new love is a true love. Engage, get out, connect. For the law of attraction is working for you. Could draw a past connection. But Spirit's saying love yourself enough to know that you deserve a real love, not one that used to be. Yeah, I think there was a soul connection in the past that you need to release, or that at times Spirit's saying you're going to have to let go of. Ask Spirit to free you, to heal, forgive, release all that was. Look at, I have forgiven and learned why I put myself through that, the choices that I made. And now I'm going forth playfully. I'm trusting in Spirit that as I pray for a soul mate, I will eventually, after making some effort here, express my love and receive a love that is worthy of me. So let's see who this is, shall we? Maybe there will be a child or children involved in this connection. So to confirm and clarify, I am going to bring in the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread for Yixuan. Yeah, wait patiently, take time to rest, trust in prayer. Someone's on their way. Could be Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or just an energy of someone that is slow moving. Oh my goodness, these cards. They keep saying, put the sword away, take some time to rest. You may at some point, if someone shows up from the past, recognize that you put a lot of time and effort into a situation, and you're about ready to move on. Yeah. So Spirit is saying there is going to come the Cancer energy of Chariot. Some form of fiery climax approaches after lessons that were learned in a period of frustration. As you retrieve and forget and forgive, there's going to come to mind one option versus another, just like I was thinking. So I don't know if you know too, or you're contemplating the past versus the future, but Spirit is giving you the courage to go forward and share who you are. Yeah, you will have the strength of the Hermit in the next couple weeks. Yixuan, to shine your light on a situation or two, to not really take any particular action, but to give something some time to deepen. Could be Virgo. Now in the thoughts position, we do have someone who is the official person card here, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure. A main female who is going from worried at night about when some form of communication will come or what to say, to some good news arriving. Now, in the relationship sector, you have the Two of Pentacles. The collective has this in the finance and career position. You have this in the relationship sector. So this person could have strong Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or things are going to speed up. You may be trying to decide between two, and I hate to say it, but like, who is more stable and secure financially? But a message of change is coming, bringing great peace, attention, recognition, and a call to take action. Things may get a little intense if there are two involved here, especially when you get like from the second to third week from now. Now, in the money, finance, career, creativity position, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is about, continuing to put time and effort into the manifestation of what you're wishing for when it comes to your occupation. We've got some unexpected income coming in here, you being recognized for your hard work, some form of new beginning or a cause for celebration, great change financially. Now, yeah, there could be three and you're trying to decide between two. Like the third one is you and you're trying to decipher from the past who you want to go forward with. Now in the actions position, oh my gosh. So when we get closer to like mid to end of May, the clarity that you need will come. Okay. So Spirit's basically saying, remember, be playful this month in the actions position, for you will receive a gift of kind words and messages via someone in relation to your community. Be patient, have confidence, bring love to a situation. Now's the time to give rather than take. But to most importantly, remain optimistic, because your actions of deciphering one person versus another um, is going to bring like a happily ever after energy, a fresh start. See, it's like someone may try to reconcile, or you may be thinking about what happened in the past where maybe there was some back and forth, but Spirit's saying at some point here, you're going to hammer out an awareness of an unhealthy situation and know what a healthy one represents to you. Focus on your work and give something through the month of May, knowing that with the major arcana, the Fool, Spirit's helping you to manifest a fresh start in the emotional aspects position. So there's going to be some options, a little indecision, a little bit of back and forth, but a need to kind of hermit and look at what the best outcome is. Okay, so we have the Magician in the subconscious position. This could be someone who is manipulative, someone trying to play games, but it's not going to be a problem for you, Yik Swan, because you're going to be well aware of the red flags. You will be able to decipher through communication, love messages, and so on, who the soulmate is that is in your highest best good. So we have thoughts of marriage with a masculine, making a decision with Spirit's assistance, and the major arcana, the Judgment card for this mature female. She's grown and evolved, and she is more spiritually aware because of the lessons of the past. And now Spirit's saying a tough cycle in your life is now approaching. Yeah, if someone is like, you're trying to talk to them and they're not giving you the time of day, they're not answering calls, you're feeling kind of stuck. It's like the passion came and went quickly, and then you're kind of trying to be resilient and strong. Spirit is saying no. Okay. You're going to know that someone's deceptive because they're not giving back. So in a time of separation and contemplation and just letting these people play out before you, you will make the right decision, I believe. Now, in the inner strengths position, we have passionate, exciting communication, a shift in perception. One person was stubborn and negative or just off in some way, but now I'm going into the direction of the Leo energy of the sun, where there is a commitment, partnership, contract, a path of prosperity, passion, and excitement. Luck is on your side. You are the sovereign queen, and Spirit wants to bring exciting news, spontaneous communication, and an awareness of a change in the area of home, family, or children. So in a 3-card summary, Spirit's saying opportunities are going to develop for you. It's a very karmic time with the Wheel of Fortune. Take some time to rest, right? If you select someone like you did in the past, the wheel's going to go backward and you're going to have to re-experience something all over again. But if you take some time to rest, lay down your sword, and trust in the universe, the Wheel of Fortune will indeed turn in your favor. Yeah, if someone is behaving childishly, give them some space with the major arcana, the moon, Pisces energy, because Spirit is helping you to remain hopeful in your decisions, in what you cannot yet see at this time. Yeah, something may weigh heavy upon you at some point where someone else is enjoying all the attention, but you're over here feeling unacknowledged, and like many, up at night, fearful, worried, concerned, unable to sleep. But like the collective in the subconscious position, Spirit saying we're helping you to take those worries and move on, to leave troubled waters behind. We are helping you with these 2 major arcanas, the Empress and the High Priestess, to give birth to an awareness at some point here, clarity regarding the action steps you should take. So you may find that you are looking at things from every perspective, that Spirit's giving you the strength to not take quick action this month on whether or not you should choose what one of them could be, the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or waiting to see if this person has grown and evolved spiritually and emotionally. Yeah, researching the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Feeling very prosperous because of good news regarding money. Feeling unsure could be regarding someone who has strong air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Spirit is saying as you get out and connect with others via community, society, social media, technology, I think at some point you're going to be acknowledged for your hard work, and there could be a cause for celebration and a higher position of abundance also taking place for you here throughout the next 3 weeks. So you have the Knight of Wands and the Star card, which is in the collectives reading as well. There could be someone coming in hot and heavy, leaving just as quickly, making you try to decipher, is this wish fulfillment or not? Yeah, coming in quite unexpectedly, bringing a call to action, a desire to celebrate with family and friends, a commitment here. But be careful of the Magician. Watch for the red flags. If you're unsure, make no decision. Keep an open mind. Let bonds deepen. You are not stuck or trapped in any way. That's a figment of your imagination. Five of Wands. If you don't know what action steps to take, with the Aries energy of the Emperor, this is someone who is hardworking and successful, but they have their armor on, right? If they have their armor on and they're doing this in the day-to-day aspects position with the deception card, maybe they aren't looking at you. It's because with the Seven of Swords, they're sly, cunning, and manipulative. So, yeah, here it is. Someone may show up from the past with the Six of Cups and bring energies of heartache. That's why Spirit's saying release your ex if they try to reconcile this month, for we are helping you to cut away from those walking in their shadow energy. We are guiding you forward into the direction not only of the Ten of Cups, but of the Ten of Pentacles. A happily ever after, a long-term, traditional, stable, and secure situation where there will be what feels like wish fulfillment, where at some point you should say yes. So yeah, there's this energy of equal give and take. Spirit saying with the Queen of Cups, we are helping to bring signs and synchronicities this month. Your intuition is going to be real strong. If there is a situation where someone makes you feel unfulfilled emotionally, but they come in and they go, I think Spirit's saying that's what we're going to help you with. Like the collective with the major arcana of the world card, I think by mid to end of May, you're going to recognize that you remained optimistic, and now there is some form of wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the Star card, that the universe has helped to bring a successful completion to who was not for you and is bringing great emotional fulfillment in relation to who is. So we have the Aries energy of the Fool. We have a soulmate connection, just like we talked about in the subconscious position, a path of prosperity that's going to grow, that is blessed for the long term. Could be Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We'll have to see. Then we have an unexpected kind words and messages. My goodness, you could find you're going between two. Could be Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, with Virgo in the thoughts position versus the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I did see a little air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Could be you're trying to decipher between one who's financially abundant, stable, and secure, and one who is more of an emotional, passionate person who may mean well. Yeah, so I think if you'll give yourself till the end of May in this time of indecision, there will be an awareness that a long and difficult path of communication has ended and that it's been replaced with the beautiful Ace of Cups. That as you release your ex, you step into the Fool energy and you go on an adventure of love with someone. Boy, if I were going to say Earth versus water, I'd probably say the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A realization here in May that someone tried to reconcile, but that was an unhealthy situation, that you're going forth with greater fortune personally in your own financial journey. And maybe that someone just comes back around to clarify for you why you left in the first place. So we have a passionate masculine showing up. This is probably fire, Sagittarius, or Leo, but I'm thinking more so in Scorpio energy, the Death card. I feel like you're going to bring an end to a passionate masculine. It's like the passion isn't the only thing. If you're unfulfilled emotionally, that's where the deception lies. That's how you'll figure it out. So with the justice energy of marriage, commitment, partnership, Spirit's saying we're going to give you the justice energy to remain balanced emotionally, to set and meet personal goals daily, to eventually decide who brings you the most happiness with the Leo energy of the sun. There will be no need to rush. Eventually, after carrying this energy of strength and resilience, you will recognize that your proverbial ship has indeed come in, that you're going to walk away from one situation and instead go into the direction of a more playful connection, one that really fulfills you emotionally. Passion and excitement is growing, attention and recognition is coming. And if you don't know what action steps to take, again, Spirit saying we're giving you the major arcana of the Temperance Angel, Yixuan, to set and meet goals as you dip your toe in the water in a very emotionally balanced way. Knowing that at some point here, you will go forth successfully because of all that you've learned in the past into the direction of what could turn into a marriage down the line. So there's some slow moving energy, and I feel like it's not another person. I'm feeling like the universe is saying this is what you need to do this month, because it might be a little tricky. All right, so I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Look at on the bottom of this Queen of the Moon Oracle deck by, I think it's Stacy DeMarco. You are protected as you decipher who you should or should not accept into your life. For you have grown spiritually, just like they're saying in the collective's reading. So please close Yixuan's reading with clearly defined message for this next month. A happy change. See, the universe. We're talking, look how many cards there are. And we keep getting a happy change, right? The universe is trying to bring in great things, great happiness, playfulness, giving, not just focusing on what we get. Your angels, Yixuan, have heard your prayers and are banding together at this time to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events are going to move forward. Great progress is now possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions at some point due to the suddenness of all of this activity, but just be confident and trust in the guidance that the universe is bringing. For this is a time when you can do whatever you set your heart to. As long as your heart is open, you may find that you're being asked to do many things at once here, but you won't mind as long as you know that you're making a difference in your own journey first and foremost. So I see success financially and in a particular situation, and in the other situation, I see lust. But right behind that, we have the High Priestess of Air. She's going to come in and she's going to help cut away from who or what is not for you by bringing clarity. There is one connection that Spirit's saying is indeed forbidden, and there's one that will be successful, because Spirit's trying to guide you down a path that is blessed by bringing a happy change into your life. 5 of thought, 4 of emotion, helper of emotion. Romance is about to bloom, maybe more than once this month. So I'm going to put away and cleanse these cards and reiterate these messages for Yixuan. And then we are going to do Elizabeth's reading. And then we're going to do Sonia. Thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, yes. Some exciting communication is going to come in. Focus on your perception of things. Learn from the past. If it is not emotionally fulfilling, that's what this energy of deception represents. Pay attention to the red flags. Spirit's helping you to free yourself from someone tied to the past or who may want to reconcile, maybe even around the 5th week from now. Spirit's offering the Fool energy, saying it's time for a wonderful new adventure in your life. And if you will stay optimistic about your love life, we will help you to create a connection, a new beginning, where there will be an energy of a happily ever after. Yeah, the relationship sector looks a little bit confusing here, but Spirit's saying keep an open mind. Your soulmate may be different than your usual type. Take some time to hermit, get to know each other slowly but surely. Retreat, separate, and wait. For eventually, Spirit will give you the courage to make a decision regarding which path is best. See, there's going to be an awareness of some form of wish fulfillment here, and then the answer will become clear. So I'm going to put away and cleanse the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue very soon. I think it's going to feel for a minute like things aren't becoming clear, and then they will. I think someone's going to show their true colors, and you're going to see this energy of deception. You're going to acknowledge the red flags and know uh, exactly that you can trust in your decision making, and that you need to let go of someone from the past who may try to reconcile, or maybe that was you thinking about that. But now it's time to focus on being positive. Positive thinking and faith is what will bring you romance, right? Spirit's going to give extra energies of playfulness and is saying, remember, you have evolved and grown spiritually and emotionally, and now it's time for the next phase of your life. Your soulmate may be different than you had expected. Pardon me. But the universe is trying to bring in unconditional love. So get to know someone slowly when they arrive. Retreat, disconnect, forgive, and release. A fiery climax is approaching. And a period of frustration after lessons learned will come to an end. Expect the unexpected. A message of change. A new beginning and a conclusion, all happening at the same time. Be patient and grounded. Yeah. And release your ex. They just keep saying that. All right. So thank you so much for letting me do your reading, Yixwan. Now we're going to do Elizabeth's reading. Elizabeth says, any love in the future? Love reading, please, and thank you. And thank you. All right, Elizabeth. So let's look at I am being guided to the Gateway to the Divine. No. Why can't I think of it? Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Elizabeth with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Time to go. All right, Spirit is saying, as you forgive, release, heal those that have made errors in the past, even those of your own, there is about to come the Chariot in a time of great transformation. There is going to come a masculine in relation to your occupation or a direction, a fiery climax. They're talking a lot about how much you've changed and how it's important to continue to connect out with others at this time, to wait for the time to move forward. Okay? Because there's going to come some good news here, some form of unexpected inspiration in relation to another person. Okay, so again, this is a time of soulmates, and soulmates can either be someone that we need to learn through or that will be a life partner. You may be feeling as though one opportunity is the right one, but may find that they are not. So I see news coming, but I see that news energy twice. Communication. Should I stay or should I go? But the strength and the ability to look at, once the mask comes off and the glitter blows away, if someone's not for you, that's okay, right? Spirit's saying remain grounded, stable, and secure. For now's a time of growth and endurance. I can endure those who aren't for me in order to get to the ones or one that is. Yeah, see, in the relationship sector, you have the empty cup of the yin. So Spirit is talking about options right now. They're saying open yourself to the abundant possibilities in your life's path. Spirit is reminding you that you always have unlimited options and that they are trying to send in unconditional love in the relationship sector. Spirit saying there has maybe been a long journey, either physical or mental, that has left you wiser in the end. There is a message bringing great change, some form of attention and recognition with the Emperor energy of Aries, a lot of passion with the passionate energy of the Queen of Wands, great peace and a desire to take action here. So yeah, someone, I don't know if they've come towards you already with the Cancer energy of the Chariot, time to go forward to see, and then recognizing that one person isn't the right one. Feeling as though your cup is empty by the second going into the third week from now. But Spirit saying, pardon me, for the next 3 weeks, continue to plant seeds, goals, and intentions. Continue to connect out with a community of like-minded people or others. Continue to remain flexible because you are going through a process of evolution. There is great personal growth happening, and you are like the caterpillar turning into this beautiful butterfly. You have evolved and grown, and now it's time to release the past and move into the direction of the next phase of your life. A wish is going to be granted in the area of romance, new beginnings, and a conclusion to the planting of these seeds. So Spirit is saying in the actions position, this is a month of observation, of playfulness. Bring love to all situations. Give rather than expecting to receive. Even though there is an uncertain future, know that there will be victory. If you get out and connect via community, society, social media, and technology this next 4 to 6 weeks, at some point you will receive a gift, a playful gift, or a gift that brings you energy of playfulness. So emotionally, we have the imagination card. All I need to do is repair any energies of self-sabotage, pay attention to my work. Even though I feel like there isn't a healthy relationship in my life at this time, I know that as I am patient and connect with others through my imagination and creativity, this could be taking a course, going to a pottery class, whatever this is, connecting with others is going to bring me into relation with the King of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. It's playful energy, could be water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone else who has been through it. They've grown and they've evolved, and now they're at the same level as you are. So it's like Spirit saying, continue to connect with others, remain playful, apply your imagination and creativity, and just observe as you plant these seeds this month. Expect the unexpected. Okay, so I don't know if you've connected with someone already, but you may in this next week, maybe as a result of your actions, because Spirit's saying a fiery climax approaches with the Cancer energy of the Chariot, where you will be overcoming obstacles and challenges and traveling into the direction of some unexpected communication. But then you start to feel like you can't sleep at night, as though your cup is empty. But Spirit is saying, if someone isn't responding to your calls or answering certain messages, then that is not the right one. Well, for many, this is going to be a time of the process of elimination. Right? I am going to go on this venture of connecting with the masculines, and I am going to take the lessons of the past with me. If a person does not respond or leaves me hanging, that is not my soulmate. I know that Spirit's trying to bring marriages, commitments, and partnerships together at this time, that I am not stuck or trapped. So Spirit's saying day to day, it's important Elizabeth, to set and meet personal goals, to focus on the manifestation of a stable and secure foundation, to trust that you are not stuck or trapped. In fact, that some form of money is going to come towards you. So as a person, we do have the Knight of Wands, could be fire, Sagittarius, or Leo, but someone coming in hot and heavy who sees your successes and prosperity. Spirit saying, you're resilient and strong enough to overcome those who don't fill up your cup, right? It's 100% and 100% coming together. And so, yeah, by the book, Spirit saying in the inner strength position, we're helping you to learn from the past, let go of old memories, get ready for happiness and love. Things need to be done by the book, one step at a time. And right now, they're talking a lot about focusing on planting seeds, goals, and intentions when it comes to your personal business projects, ideas, and stuff, because Spirit wants to bring in some form of money to make you feel good, right? To make you feel prosperous and to give off a bright, beautiful aura of self-love. The strength with the Six of Swords energy subconsciously to go away from troubled waters if all that glitters isn't gold, right? If one person isn't the right one, don't let yourself stay up at night over them. Don't fear that your cup is going to stay empty, because Spirit keeps saying we're helping you through a transformation to plant seeds, goals, and intentions to create a new beginning and a chapter that is much better than all that used to be. Now, in a 3-card summary, Spirit saying you are blessed. We're going to help to guide you into the direction of a blessed connection. But it is important with the round and round energy, Elizabeth, to watch for unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles in yourself and or another, to sit in energies of peace, knowing that your higher power is trying to guide you to connect with someone who is the right tribe, the right group of people. So come to the edge, look at what's on offer, and breathe. If you continue to connect with others this month, there will be a point in time where you will recognize the soulmate that the universe is referring to. Spirit saying we are helping to bring you, like the collective, signs and synchronicities as a new life is about to be born. Even though you feel like your cup is empty, really, you're in the between worlds energy. There is a path that no longer serves you and a more beautiful path about to develop before you, where you're wearing this beautiful sovereign queen's crown. A message is going to come just like the collective has in the relationship sector. What does that say? A message of change. So Spirit's saying continue to plant personal seeds, goals, and intentions in the money, finance, career position, and trust in divine timing, right? Pray to Spirit, say, I trust that you are working on the situation and that you will bring what I desire in a divinely timed way. Spirit's offering you the to be fair energy of emotional balance, saying take some time to rest, reflect, mend, heal, release, forgive all that used to be. Remain poised as you sit in the here and now. Trust that the universe is listening and eventually wants to guide you into the direction of a happy connection. Yeah, so you are not alone, right? This whole path, when we are alone, it's because we're meant to be working on ourselves. Spirit will send someone in who deserves you when the time is right. See, they're saying with the yang energy, we want to fill up your cup in the relationship sector. So be at peace and trust that the time to take action will come soon. Yeah, like many, it could be that someone from the past was not for you, or a first person that comes towards you is not for you. And they come in to help you to recognize how far you have come, that you have grown and evolved like the phoenix. You've burnt through the ashes of difficulty, and that you're now contemplating this co-creation with this leopard. Do I co-create with this leopard, or will this leopard devour my heart and soul. Definitely a month to observe, to gather additional wisdom. Truth be told, if there is one person, circumstance, situation that doesn't serve you, that the universe is opening this window, helping you to put on this beautiful golden mask, Elizabeth, and to go into the direction of someone greater. There will be a deep knowing because of a gift you are receiving. So you, like many, may be observing a gift that's showing up here by mid to end of May. And that's when Spirit says, go the distance, devote your loyal heart, bring love to a situation, give rather than take, apply your imagination and creativity. Know that you'll still be standing at a fork in the road, though, I think by the end of May, trying to figure out why this or that took place. But there's a treasure coming in. It's being blocked. Spirit wants to bring a change in the wind and a soulmate. But if you focus on who or what isn't for you, you may find that you are stuck. Or someone who comes in hot and heavy, but then leaves just as quickly. This is about loving yourself enough to receive the attention and recognition, but to also, I almost feel like you need to respond. I hope you're not closed off. Let's look a little bit deeper. I know it's hard, but Spirit's really helping to bring soulmate connections together. And then it's up to us to decipher of whatever options there are, which one the universe is referring to. So let's look at that, shall we? And to do so, I am going to bring in the Game of Thrones tarot deck. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Elizabeth with confirmation and clarification regarding the circle spread we have previously discussed for this next month. Any astrological signs or elements of who by which Spirit is referring to. Yeah. So I don't know if you've been tempted by someone, but there could be someone who's kind of playing tricks or who could come towards you very soon here. It's almost like it's time to go. It's time to move on. It's time to forgive and release some form of masculine. I see a concerned masculine. Maybe he's fearful of the fact that you have gone through a period of frustration and now you are heading forward towards a more successful situation. Yeah, there is this card for some here, whereby Spirit's saying with the Death card, what's done is done, what's dead is dead. The relationship is over. Forgive, release, heal, move on. All right, because in the thoughts position, there was a path that was long and difficult. I'm not sure if that involved air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini with the swords, but either way, Spirit's saying all that glitters isn't gold. Yes. You might think that someone's more than what they truly are, but Spirit is saying you are strong and have endured. And now that you have grown beyond backstabbers or a journey of manipulation and pain, we are trying to guide you towards something unexpected, something good. So with the Knight of Coins energy, you could be connecting with Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but I'm feeling more so an energy that is slow moving. So you may feel as though your cup is empty, but Spirit's saying we are slowly but surely bringing someone your way. There is going to come a message of attention, recognition, affection, attraction, passion growing with the Aries energy of the Emperor. Attention, recognition, and peaceful action. Emotions running high. So in the money, finance, career position, we got the Page of Cups. Again, Spirit saying focus on planting seeds, goals, and intentions. For there is going to come some good news here. There's going to come some unexpected income or prosperity. There's definitely also going to be a wish granted when it comes to romance. Someone is slow moving here, or this is Spirit telling you to go slowly. There's going to come some kind words and messages, good news in the area of money. But just like the collective, by the end of May, you've got the major arcana, the World card. You will have the strength this next 4 to 6 weeks to observe all who come before you, to bring to receive wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the Star card, and to bring a successful completion to this process of observation. A portal opens up, you receive a gift, and then via a community of like-minded people. So definitely a time to get out, connect with others. Know that if one person or situation was or isn't for you, your cup isn't empty. Spirit's trying to fill it up with someone who is in your highest, best good. So in the emotional aspects position, it could be Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or just this energy of, okay, is there equal give and take? I'm applying my imagination and creativity. I'm giving and not expecting to receive. I'm recognizing in May that I went maybe from an unhealthy situation to a more fortunate one with the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I'm coming to a realization that there is someone here who is kind, loving, giving, and supportive, who has grown and matured spiritually and emotionally like myself. So luckily you have the truth sword here in the subconscious position, right? If one person doesn't answer calls, doesn't respond, Spirit's saying you will have the sword to cut away from them and go forth victoriously. So Spirit's saying, remember to focus on the big picture of all who come before you this month, for we are trying to send in a love call from a soulmate at some point, where down the line there will be success, marriage, a long-term partnership. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have the Hanged Man. So again, Spirit saying, as you set to meet personal goals and continue to manifest a stable and secure foundation for yourself, so too are you building a more stronger soul within. You are not stuck or trapped. You are meant to be looking at things from every perspective and to avoid the magician energy of those who manipulate. You have been resilient and strong. Even if someone comes towards you hot and heavy, it is your money and stability, your strength within, that'll help you to walk away from who or what does not serve you. There you have the star. Now in the inner strengths position, where the collective has it in the actions position. So Spirit's saying wish fulfillment is on its way. We're listening to your hopes and prayers. Everything is being done in a perfect and divinely timed way, one step at a time. Okay, so let go of the past, learn from the past. Trust that we have the card of love here with the Leo energy of the sun. Happiness, wish fulfillment, a commitment, partnership, contract, a doorway opening towards greater prosperity, the portal towards a connection and a situation where there is equal give and take. So in a 3-card summary, you may find when it comes to the magician in the center of the reading that you don't know what action steps to take regarding that person. Spirit saying turn around and go into a different doorway or direction, because there is a connection that the universe is offering in the form of the Ace of Cups. There is a path of love whereby it will grow in the area of love for the long term. So be careful. You're going to be receiving a lot of attention and recognition. But there is someone here, I'm not sure if it's air with the 7 of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, someone who is sly, cunning, manipulative. Yes. So it's a very, very karmic time, right? If you sit up at night worried, fearful, and concerned, you will just draw towards you worry and fear and concern for the long term, right? Spirit's saying we're helping you to leave behind what it is that keeps you up at night and to turn the wheel of fortune in your favor. If one person, circumstance, situation doesn't serve you, that's good, because they're manipulative and they're not all that they seem. You are not stuck or trapped. We are helping you to recognize that that's a figment of your imagination. We are helping to bring in maybe the King of Spears, Sagittarius or Leo, someone who is very passionate about the work that they do, family and so on. They're bringing in some exciting communication. And the universe is saying we are helping not only to guide you towards the Ace of Cups, love and happiness, but towards a very passionate and exciting direction that is blessed. So, yeah, I think someone may be on your mind now or very shortly, but it could very well be that the second person is the one that comes in a shocking and unexpected way, where you're trying to decipher who should I marry and who should I walk away from. Playful energy, crying over spilt milk. This is, remember, confidence will bring success. So this next 3 weeks is a lot about setting and meeting personal goals that you're very passionate about, conquering them and continuing to set and meet more. Spirit saying remain flexible. There will come kind words, messages, and new beginnings your way by around the third or fourth week from now. With the Scorpio energy of the death card, there's going to be an awareness of spiritual growth and transformation, and understanding that you have evolved, that your hard work and efforts, especially in the area of business, are bringing your ship in the form of the 9 of coins. So great prosperity, beautiful surroundings, a nudge from spirit to buy yourself a gift. Trust that someone is going to see you as this beautiful empress, this beautiful, nurturing, motherly, spiritual energy, and is going to want to be a team with you. So there is going to come an offer of kind words and messages from someone. I'm thinking like the third going into the fourth week from now, but you have the 5 of Spears. So you're still going to be a little bit conflicted about what action steps to take. Yeah. One person is going to be moving very quickly, just like the collective has in the day-to-day aspects position with the Knight of Wands, right? Someone coming in hot and heavy, leaving just as quickly, a nudge to take action unexpectedly. But Spirit is saying, no, remain flexible. Yeah, you may be trying to choose between 2 by the third or fourth week from now. And through the process of elimination, I know who or what I do not want to stay in the direction of. I know where my greener pastures lie. Yeah, quick and unexpected communication, recognizing, oh my gosh, just like the collective, you've got this soulmate type energy and the judgment card. So Spirit say, we're going to help you this month, Elizabeth, to make the highest, best decision when it comes to a soulmate. How will you know the difference with that Ace of Truth, Swords? Well, one is not going to answer your calls or not respond. The other one will respond all the time, because that's what love is, right? So I see a celebration of the overcoming of a situation that could only cause heartache. I see the strength to hang in there to decipher who I would want to marry. I see communication and maybe even a third party situation could involve the Capricorn energy of the devil, or it's like the more tempting one is the one that's not good for you. The second one is better. Yeah, at some point after getting together, there's an intense decision, but still, it's like there's some form of communication that is good here, but that needs to grow slowly. It's like in its very first steps, even by the end of May. Now, May is about uncertainty, change, freedom, travel, back and forth. And then we have June, which is a number 6, where there's going to be harmony and loyalty. So right now, this is like connecting with others and deciphering, who, right? Because you have observation in the actions position, who you're going to bring a successful completion to, and who you're going to go through that portal of the world card with. Who by which there is equal give and take, and who by which there is not. So I do see the King of Swords, maybe Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the Cancer energy of the Chariot, like the collective has in the center of today's reading. You could be trying to decipher, is there a successful path ahead with a masculine, regardless of their sign, who is rather sharp with their words. And see in the thoughts position with the swords, then that means no, all that glittered isn't gold. Someone is, very attractive with the Aries energy of the Emperor card, but there's just fantasy and illusion there. I'm going to research a situation in an emotionally balanced way with great hope in my heart in that which I cannot yet see. For eventually, I will know the path for me. I will recognize the wish fulfillment that Spirit's talking about and then say yes. But I'm not going to say yes and be a fool, right? I'm going to observe with great strength the path of the 10 of cups, a happily ever after. There's that King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Virgo energy hermit. I'm going to hermit and observe day to day as I focus on the manifestation of my own foundation, who or what I want to move forward with. Yes. So it's a month to kind of trust that even though a decision feels difficult, that you are not blind, that you are the high priestess who can see things beyond what normal people can, and that there's no need to take action at this time, but to wait for additional spiritual guidance and then take action when you know exactly what action steps to take. I think by the end of May, there's going to be an awareness that one step at a time, there finally came a commitment that feels like wish fulfillment, where you're taking action to bring to a successful completion one connection to a person versus another. All right, so I'm going to close Elizabeth's reading, and then we're going to do Sonia's reading next. Oh, you're very welcome, Yixwan. Manifestation Sync. Thank you so much. It's so good still to see you still out here in YouTube land. It's nice to have you here today too. Thank you so much. All right. So closing message, 2 of action. Where did we talk about that? Somewhere in here. But anyway, the universe is saying, or the angels are saying, trust in your ability, Elizabeth, this month to make excellent choices for yourself. For you will find that there is opportunity all around you if you continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you in the area of success or career or your creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture. That's what Spirit's saying in the subconscious position. Look at the big picture. For the energy will soon begin to gain momentum. Don't focus on the little details of the moment. Look at things as they unfold. 10 of action. You have been working really hard, and the angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. That could be why we saw that 4 of Swords twice. For straining to make others happy could harm your health, right? Let others come and build you up. There are times when everyone needs a hand, and your angels want you to know that you aren't going through your current challenges alone, right? Your cup is not empty. The universe is going to send in unconditional love in the form of a soulmate. Whatever situation you're experiencing, this is just temporary. Be patient. 3 of emotion. We saw a cause for celebration here. Eventually, there is wonderful news on its way. Announcements, engagements, graduations, and so on. New friends will be made, or new communities of like-minded people will draw people closer to one another. For now is the time for exciting new beginnings or happy endings. They're just around the corner. Oh my gosh. And look at this. We had kind words and messages coming in for you, right, with new beginnings and conclusions. So there are decisions, like it's been time to plant our seeds and create a foundation that is stable and secure that we're proud of. And then there's going to come a focus on the relationship sector, taking the lessons of the past, learning from them, rising above them, and then receiving a soulmate from the universe, choosing in some cases between 2. All right, so I'm going to put away and cleanse the Game of Thrones tarot deck as I reiterate these messages for Elizabeth, and then we're going to do Sonia's reading next. So we have the Aquarius energy in the Star card. Spirit saying we're going to bring wish fulfillment, but things need to happen one step at a time. So sit with the Hanged Man energy for the next 3-4 weeks and look at things from every perspective. For you have the Truth Sword, the ability to decipher a path of victory, to cut away from who or what doesn't serve you, to decipher if there is indeed equal give and take or not. For we are helping you to bring eventually, by the end of May, Elizabeth, a successful completion to all situations that you have been observing. There will come kind words and messages, though you must remain flexible. Hold on, I'm getting some cards mixed up here. The universe is sending someone your way, though they are slow moving. Remember, all that glitters is not gold. There could have been a path that was long and difficult, and or someone who's not all that they cracked up to be or are cracked up to be. Someone who is the magician, manipulative. There could be a fiery climax this week in relation to a passionate masculine, but Spirit's saying at some point you're going to recognize that it is time to go. That someone wasn't what you thought they were. That your cup is not empty because the universe is trying to fill it, but that your worries about it could block that ability. So one step at a time, by the book, slowly but surely, Spirit will guide you into the direction of love. In the meantime, focus on your stability and security, for the universe is wanting to bless you, like many, with a lump sum of money, raise bonus, or a path that will grow and prosper for the long term. You are not stuck or trapped. Instead, Spirit's giving you some very resilient energy, the ability to overcome those who, where there's unfinished conversations or situations, instead into the direction of a soulmate. Spirit is saying it's through your imagination and creativity where you're going to come to a realization of some form of greater fortune this month. You're going to be able to decipher, after a lot of hard work, what this playful masculine is about. I think you're going to come to a realization after quiet observation this month that you know who is and who is not for you. Remain flexible during this process. Remember, your cup is not empty. Now is a time to keep your options open. For one of the options that come your way is going to involve unconditional love. There will come some form of intense emotions, attention, recognition, and a message bringing change. The overcoming of obstacles in the relationship sector. So if someone is not for you, that's okay, because the universe is wanting to bring someone who is. Time to go. Either you're going to be leaving someone behind that made you feel stuck or trapped very soon, or you're growing through this process of comparison here and you're recognizing the best person. Sometimes we go after the lust of the flesh, and look at this. They're referring to that over here in the house of wisdom of the house of night deck. There's going to be a successful direction, but there's also going to be an energy of lust. Ooh, temptation. So create a successful outcome. There will come an awareness of some understanding here that I have evolved and grown, and now I'm releasing the past and I'm healing. I'm ready for the next phase of my life. I see radiant love, radiant health, because of the hammering out of negativity or all that used to be, of learning and growing and evolving and receiving connections that bring that playful energy back. An energy of victory, gifts, kind words, messages, great positive change, and the overcoming of obstacles, especially in the relationship sector, which is diagonal to the soulmate and the wedding cards. All right. So thank you so much, Elizabeth, for letting me do your reading. Aquarius. Gotcha. So that was basically you more focused on what was keeping you up at night, that your cup was empty, but Spirit saying, fear not. We're listening to your prayers. You're going to come to a realization of a new beginning and then the conclusion of who or what doesn't serve you. Enjoy the playfulness of all connections. Let people pour the attention upon you this month. Trust that at some point here, you will be able to clearly decipher, I don't want to say a bad connection, someone similar to a bad situation in comparison to someone who's at a higher level, which is where you are now. Okay, so Sonia says, hello, hi Josie, general reading, please. I think work will come through strong as it's so hectic. A sprinkle of love would be nice. Aw. All right, so let's see where we're headed here. I think we're going to start out Sonia's reading with the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. You're welcome, Yick Swan. That didn't come out right. Still see you on YouTube. Haven't seen you. Okay. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Sonia with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. All right. Sonia, you got the walking away card, and this has been really a popular card in the center of the reading for many. So whoever you had to walk away from, whoever you are walking away from or leaving behind, Spirit saying forgive, release, let go. For the universe is trying to bring in the boat energy of money, property through inheritance, winnings, windfalls. After a period of frustration and hard lessons learned, there is going to be some form of success unfolding, a fiery climax in the area of your occupation. Maybe you've been thinking about walking away at times from your occupation. Maybe this has to do with a previous connection where now Spirit's saying you need to forgive and release. Either way, Spirit's saying it's important to keep your heart chakra open. Okay, I do see some unexpected good news. I am feeling like in money. I don't know if you know this is coming. You may be thinking about walking away and then all of a sudden some excitement comes. You receive some prosperity here from someone in an official position. And it's making you feel more grounded in some way. So Spirit's saying it's this good news, this unexpected news when it comes to prosperity, whereby you're starting to think more positively, which at the same time then is opening up that heart chakra. Now in the relationship sector, we've got the healer of ages. So Spirit is saying, as you love your whole self, so too will you receive unconditional love at this time. There could be an Aries energy of an emperor, someone who is financially abundant, stable, and secure, but is more focused at this time on money or things of the material, not so much on love. But Spirit is saying there will come attention, recognition, and a message bringing great change after some obstacles and challenges in the relationship sector. Take action, peaceful action, to go into the direction of unconditional love. Keep your options open. There's a lot here about healing and releasing and going away and forgiving. Like that's what Spirit's talking about for a lot of people. You know, pray to Spirit and say, I release, I forgive, I'm ready to receive a connection that is at a higher spiritual level as I am, right? I have evolved and grown spiritually. Like the butterfly, no longer am I a caterpillar getting walked on, but now I have sprouted these beautiful wings. I am receiving some unexpected income. And now a wish is being granted, not only in the area of money, but of my future involving love. I definitely see happiness showing up in the area of money, which is giving off this bright, beautiful aura, which could indeed draw the attention of a new love or renewed love. Healing, releasing, opening up that heart chakra, feeling very happy when it comes to money, finance, and career. So in the actions position, it's all about strategy. I'm going to take playful action. I'm going to connect with like-minded people via community, society, social media, technology. For I know that as I bring love to all situations, as I give rather than take, so too will there be wish fulfillment. There will be success and victory in my life. So again, there's a lot here about, I was maybe bitter or unsure about the future, but now I'm taking action to bring love and happiness to all situations. I'm going to go forth playfully as I walk away and leave behind something that needed to heal in the relationship sector. See, as we heal and release and let go of how we got hurt, who hurt us, or whatever, this is what the universe is bringing a very caring connection in the emotional aspects position. Spirit's saying there's not really much the collective needs to do, just like you, Sonia, except to, hammer out energies of self-sabotage. There was maybe an unhealthy emotional situation. Spirit saying, pay attention to your work. Trust that we're listening to your prayers. You are going to come to a realization of greater fortune, which is going to, again, light up that bright, beautiful aura and draw a very playful masculine your way. Could be the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who has grown and evolved emotionally and spiritually. You're walking away and you're healing and releasing what needed to be let go of in the relationship sector. You're strategizing greater happiness in the area of money, finance, and career. You're giving off a bright, beautiful aura and that open heart chakra energy, which is drawing a very caring energy to your relationship sector. Oh my. So in the subconscious position, Spirit's saying, remember to look at the big picture. You're going to recognize that someone is expressing love or is thinking of you. And this is a soul connection with the wedding card. So there's definitely a mature woman who's grown and evolved spiritually and emotionally, who is thinking about a new start with a masculine. Making a decision with the major arcana of the judgment card to leave troubled waters behind and to instead go into the direction of the new. I'm ready to move on to greener pastures. I'm walking away and healing from a situation in the relationship sector, and I'm going now towards a very caring connection, a masculine who also has their heart chakra open. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we have the doorway towards spirit energy. I know that the path before me is blessed, that spirit is opening a doorway for me because I've been resilient and strong. Money has come towards me. I'm this beautiful, privileged lady. I'm feeling stable and secure, and I'm ready for a deeper commitment. New love, renewal in love because of great prosperity, but also I'm ready to take a chance. I am not stuck or trapped. Now, a passionate masculine with the Knight of Wands could come in, and Spirit saying you are this privileged lady, stable, secure, content, and at peace. Be careful of the risks you take. If someone isn't the right one for you, or there's something that needs to be let go of, we're giving you the strength to walk away. Again, they keep saying, go away from the negative energy. Greater things lie ahead. We're in a number 1 year of a new path of exactly what we want to create for ourselves, making better decisions because of the mistakes of the past. So in the inner strengths position, financial constraints, worry, fear, concern, learning from the past, feeling unfulfilled, stubborn, frustrated, or dealing with someone else who is. But Spirit's saying we are giving you the strength to go forth towards love, a commitment, partnership, contract. Luck is on your side. We want to bring change to the area of home and family and children. So we're helping to give you this very sovereign energy. I am the queen of my journey, and I'm going to strategize. Is this a caring connection or not? For I am happy and at peace in my personal journey. And there is someone here with an open heart. I need to trust in the direction before me. Okay. So in a 3-card summary, we have passion and excitement growing with Archangel Chamuel coming in, lighting up your third chakra, butterflies in your belly, and awareness here of a balanced connection, a connection that just feels right. You may be contemplating as soon as this week, should I walk away? Should I forgive? What is this? It feels balanced. It feels good. And I'm definitely in a prosperous energy. Look at that. Spirit saying, again, your heart chakra is going to open 10 times because of the prosperity that is developing for you. The angel of love is here with you, helping you to heal and evolve and go into the direction of a caring connection that is greater than any before. So there's a blossoming of abundance taking place for you, I think financially and emotionally. And at some point here, there is going to come some form of meeting or negotiation. And you're going to be looking at a connection to decipher if it is a caring one. This could be right around May 12th. Ooh. There's going to come some form of unexpected doorway that opens up for you where you're going to be thinking about a commitment, partnership, or contract, maybe even marriage. Feeling grounded. Okay, Spirit's trying to ground you because we do have a thinking woman here who's reflecting on a broken heart. And Spirit's saying we're trying to give you the strength to take action, to stand before the gate of a beautiful new garden in your life. We're helping you to overcome obstacles and challenges and to trust at some point that a doorway towards romance is going to open. A very caring connection is going to step forward. So Archangel Raphael is coming in here as well to help open your heart chakra and is saying we are helping to bring great victory in your life where you can walk away from stormy situations. So there is greater prosperity and victory unfolding. Look at that. You will feel like this woman holding a coin literally by the 3rd week from now. Spirit is saying right now is the time to rest, rejuvenate, pray, meditate, trust that the universe is listening to your prayers and that just like the collective in the actions position, there is eventually going to be a realization after strategizing, a completion of one path going into the direction of something greater. The angel of balance is helping you to strategize in a playful way how to manifest this happy family energy. Patience will be required. So remain patient as you connect out with community, society, social media, technology this month. Woo! You are this beautiful goddess. So Spirit is helping you to manifest an opportunity to step through this doorway towards value and money. Feels like money's a big thing this month. Signs and synchronicities, appreciation, attention, recognition. So there may be more than one with the indecision card. Which person or direction should I choose? Again, with the process of elimination energy, if someone is hostile, harsh with their words, that is not the caring connection that Spirit's referring to. We have a lot of passion and excitement growing, I think, from the 3rd to the 5th week from now, where there is a thinking man. Yeah. You may find that by the 6th week from now, this aha moment arrives where you're looking at a fortunate and caring connection, and there's this process of healing as you move forward taking place. There could be an envy of someone else but you will have the strength to communicate the journey that you choose. Even though you feel anxious, tied up, stuck, or trapped in relation to a previous attachment, Spirit is going to help you to clearly move on. I see the Magician and deception, so I definitely feel like there's someone that you need to heal from that was manipulative, or like many, there's going to be someone that you walk away from, and then someone who's a caring connection that comes to you because you made a decision to rise above towards something greater. Okay, so let's see who this is. And to do so, I am going to bring in the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Sonia with clearly defined messages of confirmation and clarification regarding this circle spread for the next month. Astrological signs or elements of who, by which Spirit is referring to. Wow. So I don't know if you're dating or this is business, but Spirit's saying with the Three of Wands, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you've been putting your energy into, you're going to start to recognize that your hard work and efforts have indeed paid off. Yeah, your ship is coming in, and for many, like many, there is going to come some form of money or prosperity after a period of frustration or education when it comes to your occupation. As you forgive, release, let go, walk away from who or what no longer serves you in the relationship sector tied to the past, we have passion and excitement growing in the thoughts position with the Queen of Wands. So Spirit's saying, as you set to meet personal goals in a very passionate and exciting way, so too will there come some really good news here from someone in an official position. We have a main female who is being recognized for her performance in unexpected, inspiring situations, some form of high honor coming your way. So see, the passion and excitement is coming to mind here, and it's opening up your heart chakra. Your ship is coming in, your hard work's paying off, and in the relationship sector, oh my, we got a very passionate path that is blessed. So Spirit is saying we are helping you to keep your options open until you can decipher the one that is being represented by the unconditional love card. There's going to come a message of attention and recognition of sorts here, not only financially, but personally. There's going to come a lot of excitement that will call for some action. I have healed, I've released, and now I'm moving forward into the direction of a very passionate and exciting journey. Wow. So in the money, finance, career position, yes, indeed, as you release the past and prepare for newer beginnings, there's a wish granted when it comes to success, unexpected income. Then we have happiness. So there's like wishes being granted when it comes to prosperity, and then romance, wishes coming true in the area of romance as well. Feeling really good by the third week from now. I think the excitement is growing and building, and there's this healing process. And then boom, there's an awareness that I can now bring to a conclusion a situation that no longer serves me, because I'm stepping into the direction of a path that is blessed. So in the actions position, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, we got the World card again. So we have Spirit saying we are helping you this month to take action, to strategize with the number 21, who you want to move forward with, and a path that is blessed. Yes, you may have been unfulfilled at some point, but it's through a community of like-minded people. If you will bring love to a situation, bring kindness, even though the future is uncertain, trust that the universe is bringing that Star card and the World card here. A wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the Star card, and a successful completion to this process of strategy, the portal of forward movement and an exciting path that's going to grow in excitement for the long term. So see, emotionally, we have this energy of hammering out self-sabotage, paying attention to your work, and then because we got great fortune, then we have a realization of a playful connection with the King of Cups, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a masculine that has grown and evolved spiritually and emotionally. We have the month of May, a decision, deciphering between someone who's childish in comparison to a very caring connection. All right, so subconsciously, look at this. We got a man holding a heart, getting ready to pack up and go into the direction of a life partner. Recognizing a very caring connection because of some form of expression of love. So Spirit's saying there's a mature woman who's trying to make a decision regarding a masculine and the marriage card. Eventually, she's going to leave troubled waters behind as she deciphers the one that is acting immature. She's going forward with a caring connection, and she's recognizing at some point here that there is an end to a difficult situation, maybe even energies of indecision. So in the day-to-day aspects position, oh my. Okay, Sonia, you have the Ace of Cups, a gift from the universe when it comes to peace, joy, happiness, love, the renewal of the area of love, stepping into and through a doorway towards a commitment. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business, and we do have maintaining a poker face while that Ace of Pentacles shows up. Prosperity is coming in. You are not stuck or trapped. So is love. You've been resilient and strong and are going to be seen when this money comes to you as this beautiful, privileged lady. There's going to be a temptation that Spirit's saying, don't get stuck to. Walk away, because there's something greater that lies ahead, a greater and blessed connection. So in the inner strengths position, you have the Star card. The collective has it in the actions position, but you've got it in the inner strengths position. So Spirit is saying, learn from the past. Make new memories. For we are guiding you away from, if it's not financial worries, this is more like an energy of unfulfillment into the direction of wish fulfillment. We're giving you the strength to hang in there, even though you're feeling empty or unfulfilled. It is through this process of strategy where you will recognize a caring connection versus a childish one. And you will walk away and heal from who doesn't serve you and go excitedly into the direction of a path of love, renewal of love, but definitely a passionate direction for the long term that is blessed. So 3-card summary, we got the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, right? It's a karmic time. If you choose to go back around that mountain with a childish person, so too will you have to go through this experience of heartache. But Spirit's saying the long and difficult paths of heartache are now ending. Now it is the time to wait patiently as you strategize with the Hanging Man, maybe a Taurus energy, but more so, who am I going to move forward into this traditional long-term chapter with? Who is the person that I team up and work with most? With the Libra energy of justice, for I know very soon that justice is going to turn in my favor, and there is going to come a long-term commitment. You may find that you're conflicted about a masculine or Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and what action steps to take regarding them. You may find that some small words and messages are just that are not growing into anything greater because someone is a manipulator. Either way, there's good news regarding money, and you'll have the strength of the Scorpio energy of the Death card to bring who or what doesn't serve you to a successful completion this month. So Hermit, watch, decipher. Is there equal give and take? Watch out for people who show up from the past. They're meant to stay there. The strength to kind of handle this in-between moment or a decision between two. Have hope in that which you cannot yet see. Remain balanced as you look at one opportunity versus another. After waiting with the high priestess energy and looking at things from every perspective, you, like the collective, will be recognizing that you have finally left troubled waters behind, that the energy and prosperity in your life is gaining momentum elsewhere, and that an end of a tough cycle is approaching. I see a playful masculine, an indecision about the attention you're receiving, but the strength to walk away if they're not the right one. You are the sovereign queen, and you get to decipher who this passionate new path of love represents. When we get to mid to end of May, there we have Mr. King of Cups again. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or again, someone who has grown and evolved spiritually and emotionally. A completion to a three-party situation, or just a peaceful resolution that I strategized this entire month, and I brought a situation with Spirit's assistance to a successful completion. And now I'm stepping into the portal with a very caring connection. I didn't fall into fantasy and illusion when it came to a temptation, but instead I freed myself from an empty cup of love. If there is an Aries energy of the Emperor who's cold or closed off, I'm not going to sit up at night like many of the collective in the thoughts position with the Nine of Swords and worry and be fearful and so on. That just tells me that someone is sly, cunning, manipulative, and should not be trusted. I'm going to use the Queen of Swords energy, Sonia, right, to set to meet goals, maintain your boundaries, and decipher who deserves to be in this journey with me. I'm going to free myself from inner conflict about communication, and I'm going to trust that the universe is with me, especially by the end of May, with these two major arcanas, the Empress and the Fool. That Spirit is helping me to give birth to a new and beautiful adventure in my life. Oh, I'm so glad to see this, whereby there is great emotional fulfillment and a happily ever after. And then they're just saying again, if you're worried about money, fear not. Just like the collective, there's going to come bonuses, raises, prosperity, a path that is blessed for the long term. For those who've been resilient and strong, money is coming to you. Happiness, excitement, and the ability to rise above who is not for you, going into the direction of who by which the universe is trying to send your way. A soulmate, and the marriage card twice in the subconscious position, the end of a difficult cycle. Evolution and growth, releasing the past, and being ready for this next unexpected, spontaneous phase. So it ought to be a really good month. Well, I am tapped. I think that's all I can do. I'm going to close then. If you are interested in just a text 1 month reading, I will do those also for $10. You can write me at JosieK42@gmail.com. I'll do your reading and then text it out for you so you can keep it in your email for future reference. Again, thank you so much for you guys who come here and support me every Thursday at noon U.S. Central Time. I enjoy this time as much as you do. Oh, you're very welcome, Sonia. I hope to see you guys again next week. Again, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, these donations that keep me up and running day to day. Take care and God bless.